Hello everyone, welcome back to another Lost Tales of Ardaithe. It's been a while. Welcome to 2021. We did it, we survived, oh my god! I am your DM tonight, RedBeast13. I am joined by my wonderful players, starting in no particular order. We got the man, the myth, the legend himself, playing a man, a myth, and a legend. The Hawk Bridge playing Damon Laird.
G'day there. I reckon this is the accent we're going with today.
Alright, we spun the wheel and now on this tonight. Okay.
Aye, it'll be different by the end of the night.
I'm sure it will. It always is. That changing accent is integral to his backstory.
Aye, kind of it is actually. It's a wee part.
Up next, we have the goodest boy, Jotkosota, playing Sphere, the tiefling dude.
I clearly did not take enough improv classes because I cannot think of anything funny to say, so hello!
Up next, we have my brother, my twin, that roguey boy himself, Stormsage13, playing Roland Ashkeeper. Excellent. What the fuck? Up next, we got that wizard boy extraordinaire with the drug owl. We got Walkman EXE playing Kazel Dron.
Drugs?
Yes. And last but certainly not least, we got Risk playing Aki Yakostka, and you guys are going to his home.
Hi everybody. Well, we're fixed today.
Yes, there are going to be a few small retcons from last session because some of us, I didn't narrate a few things correctly and there was a bit of a miscommunication going on. And I'll get to that in this recap. When last story tale was told, shit got out of hand. A few of us were in the best of mind spaces last session, so here's the things. Well, just a few things. Right. The party stumbled upon a rift in the mountains leading to Halti. And when examining the rift, they determined that it was from another plane, but locked to be one way. When Aki touched the portal, it shut and gave him visions of several other rifts, as well as the knowledge on how to shut them. Aki, armed with this knowledge, just passed right the hell out. But he felt stronger and more put together than he's been in a while, which is unusual for the mad lad himself. They also had a brief discussion with the old friends Garrett and Richter, Richter revealing himself to be an Aasimar sent by Mask. The group had words with him after encouraging Aki to close the portal, unaware that it would jumpstart his brain, as it were. Who ran? Kaz, get back here. You're in detention now. No. You're muted. I can't hear if you're arguing. But we pick up with the group entering the kingdom of Halti, a city-state like kingdom. Where the hell did you go? Did you delete your token? Alright. Clever move, old bean.
Check under the carriage.
I'm sorry, I just started dying when you're like, did you delete your token? I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I fucking did.
Oh no, the highwaymen got them. They're horrible in this neighborhood.
What are we, Patterson?
Welcome to Fantasy New Jersey, everyone.
Fun enough, in a D&D game that Storm DM'd for me, he moved the map like, you're now in hell, and the sign just said, welcome to Patterson. Alright, so you guys have just entered the kingdom of Halti. Those of you who, like, I'd like everyone just to make, or you can just ask Aki here on what the kingdom is like, if you want to know anything about it.
Hey, Aki, tell us about your country.
It's a very nice place. We have trees, grass, and it's a bit cold this time of year, but we're going through a bit of a heat wave. So it's a bit warm for the season. You can actually see the sun, which is nice. Normally there's a comfortable canopy of clouds to help with to keep you refreshed in your journeys. There are people that live here, and we're coming up to a town that I have been to before. It's a very nice town. It's a very nice country. People here are very, very nice. Everything is wonderful.
Yes,
Aye, it's very nice, eh?
I want a little history after that.
Yes.
okay, go ahead, roll history.
Aye, I'm about to roll history as well. I want to see if there is a water in Bossing, say.
With my
Oh.
Boston.
Oh God.
Well, Zoris, you know everything.
Thank you. Good. Awesome.
29, okay. Kaz?
Huh? What am I doing?
Oh, I thought you said you were rolling history.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, my mistake. Lauren, you know
I
that...
said silence.
I'm rolling history.
Oh, go ahead then.
I rolled my history. It is a 23.
Okay. Now, Damon, you haven't been around the longest, but even then, you've passed a few people who came from Halti the year before you met the group. And, Lauren, you know a few more details, having, done the circuit.
I'm old.
Yeah, you're old as hell. Halti is a large city-state, like very large, to the point where different sections are ruled by different nobles, but they all answer to a central government, like under a king.
And just to be, I just want to make sure. I never, back in my King of Thieves days, I never trekked out this far. This is all
No.
knowledge I've got secondhand, right?
Yeah, this is all knowledge that you've got the second hand. Your crime speed was limited to Ardaithe.
Gotcha. I just want to make sure because that's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
And I've literally just been in that one town since I got here
Yeah.
after leaving my home.
Yeah. But you've read books, so you know a little bit of the customs. It's they're big into hunting, a large hunter culture. But Aki, you naturally do know that the section of the town section of the city that you are closest to was the region that was controlled by, or ruled by your family.
Yep.
Alright, I hear they're, from what I recall, they're really proud of hunting around here. So, I hate to say it, Zoris, we're gonna have to skin you.
That seems unreasonable.
Hey, think about rolling in there with Kaz wearing Skato skin pelt.
I
Well,
mean,
guys, it's been nice. I fly up.
yeah, that.
A moving target. Wrist-mounted crossbow.
Maze
I-
hand.
Hey, Zoris, go ahead and make me a perception check while you're up there.
Oh yeah, perception. I'm really good at those.
With advantage since you got a bird's eye view.
Oh, nice. 1 second. Oh, whew, ha. Oh, this is really good. 19 minus 2. All right, so it's a 17.
17? Still good? Man, I forgot your wisdom was in the negatives.
Specifically a -7.
Wow.
Oh god. Oh.
So, as you fly up, you do see a familiar green glow coming from the city. Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. I fly down. So, on my running away from Damon, the city is glowing green.
Not the whole city. It was just like a area of it off in the distance.
Okay.
I see. Me
Is it
intimidating
somewhere?
him helps.
I've played Dragon Age Inquisition. I
Somewhere.
know what this is about.
So I don't know exactly what's the haps.
It looked like the same rift that we sealed a little while ago.
It's the glowstone mines. There's lots of glowstones around to light our houses at night.
Are we Minecraft?
Oh, aye. Seems legit.
Red.
Yes.
I think Storm asked a good question. Does it look
Was
like
it the
rift?
same kind? Did it look like?
Oh, I
the
thought he
same
was.
kind of-
I thought he was asking you, Zorus.
I was, but if
Oh.
directing to the DM.
Zorus, it did look like it did hog in the same imagery from
Okay.
the rift that you closed.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so the only one of us that can close that is Aki. Aki, are you okay to try that again if we have to?
Well, I mean, I still think it's the glowstone mines, but if it comes to that and I am wrong and it is a portal of some sort, I suppose I could give it a go. The old college try, as they say.
Just wanting to make sure.
Yes. Everything will be all right.
But, maybe we'll get over there into the glowstone mines.
Yes.
With all luck.
Yeah, guys, with your luck, you gotta be optimistic.
Hey, the last time I went to the mine, I got screwed over. So if I get a chance to take over the glowstone mines, all of you, zip it.
I'm pretty sure this place is gonna be smaller than the last place.
I just look over. Damon just kind of side eyes Aki and then looks back to Roland.
What? Oh, okay.
Onward.
Okay.
Onward!
How are you proceeding? Just going to just make a beeline, or are you?
Do we want stealth? Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Maybe we stealth when we get closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you enter the city, you do see some of this glowstone that Aki was talking about outside of some buildings. Except it's giving off more of a yellowish tint as opposed to the green that you saw, Zorus.
Oh no.
You also notice that there are many homes and buildings that are boarded up, like with wood in front of the doors and windows. Some of these windows seem smashed through, and peering inside seem barren on the inside. The deeper you go into the city, the more like the brighter that green glow off in the distance becomes. And you do hear like some kind of distorted gurgling as you get closer. Oh, and I think to make a. Are you guys? Is your objective to get closer to that green glow, or is there a particular objective that you want to try and find or recon within the city first?
Probably get closer to the green glow, right, Grace?
I want to, but I want to hear everyone else's thoughts as well. Cause you've been quiet.
Sorry, I've been deep in thought.
That's fair. I just wanted your thoughts on this. Should we try to figure out what that portal is? Like, if it is one of the portals, or what?
I mean, it's safe to assume it's one of the portals, but we could always check. And I'm gonna actually check through my spell books. It's been a hot minute, and I don't know if I have a thing that does detect magic.
1 second, guys.
We did get a long rest, so you would have had a chance to reselect your spells, right?
Oh, wait, this is me outside the meta. Roland, don't you still have a fucking wand to detect magic?
I do. I always forget that I have that.
You do.
Use your fucking wand then. Let's find out if it's magic.
Hey, Kaz, I just remembered I have this wand of magic. I'm going.
Oh, no way. Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to
My
use it though.
wand of magic.
I have a wand of magic.
I have a wand. I swing it. It gives me 1 magic.
I have +1 to magic.
No way, man! You have a wand of magic. Sick.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on,
yeah,
How many spells can I prepare for?
it should
I
be
prepare-
half your wizard level plus your.
No,
intelligence.
it's not half. It's intelligence mod plus wizard level.
Oh, right. I'm thinking something
I
else.
can prepare. Wait, are we 11th level or 10th level?
10.
Yeah.
Right,
I can
10?
prepare 15.
On my character sheet it says I'm 10.
It says I'm 10 too.
Yeah. You guys
Okay,
are 10.
I can prepare 15.
Yeah.
I am gonna unprepare scrying. Pardon me. I'm gonna have to change my entire prepared spell list because I
Just remember, as a wizard, you don't need to prepare ritual spells because you can just cast those
yeah.
whenever.
no, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I just
Just something that I play a cleric in Storm's game, so that's something I had to realize that I still need these prepared if I want to cast them as a ritual.
see. That's 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't need this spell anymore because I have boots.
Fly. Unless you want to cast on the party.
Nope, I'm good.
Right? Sounds about right.
They don't need it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
While he's doing that,
Can I scout on ahead?
yeah, sure. Go ahead and.
I will roll for stealth with advantage because of my boots, or is it a cloak? I can't remember. All I know is I have something of loving kind.
I'm pretty sure it's a cloak.
Thank you. It's been a long time. That is 31.
I'm pretty sure you will hidden.
Oh man, I only have 12 spells prepared. Oh man, I'm a dingus.
I do the Skyrim crouch and I move and I advance.
Excellent.
The kind of like constipated duck walk.
Yeah,
Nice. So you duck walk.
I'm well hidden, so no one can judge me.
Exactly.
Out of 31.
So as you're scanning ahead, just give me a perception check.
Sweet, I have all my spells prepared now.
Awesome.
I actually did have a question I wanted to ask Rocky. Is there's any like customs or anything we need to be aware of for entering the city? Like, or they want to see papers or anything like that, so don't get kind of caught with our pants down.
Well, there are and there aren't. You know, we're very welcoming people. A lot of times we overlook these things. You know, look how welcoming everyone is. All the friendly people of Halti. They're not bothering us. We're very private people. If we weren't welcome, they would definitely say something. You know, and in fact, so this green glow, I have a great fishmonger we can go to. He's a very nice man. He sells fish at great prices. Great. His cod is out of this world. I don't know where he gets it. It's magic. So
I am gonna cast mage armor on myself very carefully.
Okay.
So that I've got my AC up for the next 8 hours.
All right. So what I'm hearing is we'll find the fishmonger. Got it. Okay.
And then I'm going to
Wait, is there another map that you can post to, or
Yes,
just one?
there is.
Damon's gonna change into his nice clothes though, because he wants to look good for the town.
yeah.
Okay.
So for the most part, doesn't seem to be anybody around, right?
Right. No, not where you guys are. And Hawk, I'm just being clear. Are you still wearing your armor, or are you just taking that off for the nice clothes?
Oh, that's a good point. You know what? It's Aki's hometown. I'm gonna keep the armor on.
Okay.
I don't. I'm,
But you were
Damon is
wearing like the nice
paranoid.
jacket over it.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking, like, should I look like I'm, halfway decent, or should I just, be Damon? I'll just be Damon. Don't worry about the nice clothes.
Just
I
I
comb
can't
your
say
hair.
anything because I'm not there. I scouted on the head.
Yeah.
Can I get? Because I was looking at a couple different things. I'm like just catching myself up on the past few sessions, like just reading over my notes.
Sure.
What's the current layout? Where are we?
You've I have this bad habit of sort of reloading in my head. You guys have passed the gates of the town, and it did strike. There wasn't anyone there to actually stop and ask for papers, which red flag. A majority of the area you've passed through seems to be boarded up and essentially kind of ghost town vibes. Roland, as you get to about where you are right here, you do see a few things.
Oh, I do it with my 13 perception?
Well, you see one thing.
Okay.
Ba-doop.
Oh boy, a dead body.
A dead body.
Okay, but
Detect magic with my wand.
It's a dead body. You don't see any necromantic aura from it.
Oh yeah, necromancy. I was just like,
he was just more doing it for like the portal.
yeah.
Oh.
Do I see any of the lights coming from anywhere?
By booby.
Detect magic.
Okay. Let's see. There is a. Let me actually double check this right quick. Come on, internet, don't be a bitch on me. There is a conjuration aura emitting from this.
Message. Hi, cars. Found the portal, conjuration aura, and there's also a dead body.
I relay that information to the party.
And against
So
my,
there's the portal is up ahead, and it is one of the portals apparently. And also there's a dead body apparently just lying in the street. No one's bothered to clean it up. So yeah, that doesn't bode well for everything that's going on here.
And you do hear. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say as well, like you said, there was like a gurgling noise in like a house, right?
There seems to be a large building right here, and there is a gurgling noise. And Roland, from your position, it's very loud.
does it sound like it's locked in there, or just sort of
Sounds
snoring?
closer.
Well, I can't see anything from where I am, so I'm going to move up closer because I can't see shit.
Okay. From that position, you see banging against the gates of it this handsome little fella.
Oh, a tree, I think.
It's not a tree.
It's a tree of sorts.
It's a tree of might.
It's a tree of meat.
Oh, I don't like it.
Sending. Yeah, guys, there is a maybe tree trying to get into what seems to be a large building, perhaps a church. People
It's
might-
made of
Oh,
arms,
hi.
man. No, I was bringing it closer. You can see it's made of
Oh,
arms.
hi. Hi, guy.
I'm gonna cast fly and just kind of start slowly ascending
Okay.
above the rooftops. Do I?
Hi.
I'm gonna roll.
Here we go
Do I
again.
see the maybe tree?
From from my. Are you staying with the group's general area, or are you flying closer?
Yeah, I'm just flying straight up. Like I'm just.
Okay.
I just T-pose out of there, you know.
Okay.
No, my people need me.
From your current position, yes, you do see the maybe tree.
Oh. I look down at the group and I'm just like, I just kind of give like a grimace, like ooh,
Oh.
and then
You see that's kind of banging and scratching at the door as.
I motion for Zoris to come join me so he can see the maybe tree.
I fly up.
I love the nickname for this guy.
And then I pointed out to Zoris.
Ooh, ooh. I grimace at the group the same way that. God damn.
I look at I send a message to Roland and just go, hey, so Do you mind if I just kill it? Like, are we convinced that it's like not a people? Are we
Can I get back to
certain?
you on that 1 sec? Let me just do a little recon.
Hey Aki, you want to go? I fly down a bit and I'm just like, hey Aki, you want to go touch a portal?
Wait, while that's going on, can I Misty step over here real fast? Are there any windows on this side of the church? I don't know why I keep thinking that this is a church. This building over here.
Okay.
Are there any windows that I can see into?
Point of order.
Okay.
Well, we could check it out.
Oh.
Yeah, I see you guys.
There is a second maybe trick.
Oh wait, how, did we see this when we flew up?
Not from your angle.
Oh.
I see you guys have found Papa Forest, a quaint local tradition.
Okay, we need to have
No,
one
we
about
don't like-
local traditions.
Aki, I don't think this is a festival. I think this is a straight up monsters are coming out of the portal and killing your
Actually,
neighbors.
Right, if there aren't any windows in there, I just want to point at a random place in the building and just cast a message until maybe I hit someone. Because I feel like this thing is trying to get into the building to kill people, so I'm just pointing until I find something.
Like the idea that
Just to clarify, are you using message the cantrip, not the sending stone?
Yes, message the cantrip.
Okay,
right?
I did not realize you had message.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both do.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a thing that I don't think I need to be aware of the
No,
person.
you. Let me actually double check that because that's.
I think you do because it has to be. I think it has to be someone you can see. Sending is one.
You-
where
No,
What if
you
you
don't
can
need to.
creature with-
I know you don't need to see them because it can go through
120
walls.
feet range.
You point
a creature within range.
the target and only the target can hear it.
But it's blocked by a 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wooden material.
Yeah. But it doesn't say I need to be aware of the creature. It just says the targets.
This is a wooden building.
That. My one weakness.
Won't be a
Well, I
D10.
mean, yeah, I was about to say, so long as it's not like 3 feet of wood.
Just won't be a D10.
Yeah, I'm getting a D10. I
I'm-
don't use them a lot, Roland.
Okay.
2.
2.
Yes.
Okay. I was.
Anyone in there? Anyone in there? Anyone in there?
Stop talking.
Hi, so how many people are in there?
Who is this?
People who can help get everyone away from the doors.
We're currently doing things keeping these doors closed. If you have any ideas, do them fast.
Wait, could you repeat that message? Are they up against the doors?
It seems though he's saying that they're the ones keeping the door shut.
Okay,
As he's doing that, I just message him like, "Hey man, I'm prepping a fireball. I hope
yeah, cars just don't hit the doors. There's people on the other side of the doors.
and changing my spell."
I like to think that he had like full.
I like to think that.
I think he's just like gathering the
Pockets
arcane
the fire.
energy and shaping the spell. And he's like,
Whoa.
He's like, and damn it.
I think you actually had the fireball in hand, so you just put it in your pocket.
It's like presto change. Oh shit! No.
Oh yeah, I need to mark up a spell slot. I cast Misty Step.
Yeah, I turned to, since me and Zoras are up in the air, and I can only see the one bad thing, right?
For now, yeah. If you were to reposition, it's likely that you could see the second one.
I turn to Zoras and go, so do you want to just do the flash and burn? You know, like a little sunbolt scorching ray?
Yeah, sure, why not?
That's the most lethal duck goose I've ever heard.
So do you want to cover Roland, or do you want me to do it? Actually, I pull a sending out to Roland, or a message out to Roland. I'm like, hey, Are there any more things out there that we need? Is just the one that's beating on the door?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. There's another one immediately to the west of the portal.
Okay, so then we should probably one person hang out with Roland and the other person cover the party while they make their way to the portal.
Mhm.
So you want to like boulder parchment shears for this thing, or do you? Or do you...
Yeah. We'll boulder parchment cheers.
All right. Boulder parchment. Ah, damn it! I always fucking choose shears.
Good thing I chose both.
I'm always-
Roland watching this in his mind, like, huh, suckers always choose parchments. That's a mistake.
I like the idea that like causes like one more time and then immediately chooses shears again. It's like one more time, shears again, one more time, shears again.
Oh my god, we're dying in here!
Hey, just 1 second, guy.
Won't somebody save us?
Does that mean that Roland can see us like in the air?
like doing rock paper scissors.
Yeah, like I said, Roland's seeing this and it's just going in his mind. Always choose parchment. Duh, like it's the easy win.
What happened?
So what am I doing?
I know, I thought you guys would be positioning over there.
You're blasting the one by the door
Oh,
and covering Damon and Aki, and I'm blasting the one by the portal and making sure that nothing sneaks up on Roland.
Okay.
I like to prepare a alchemy fire arrow in case this thing survives the first wave of attacks.
Yeah.
okay.
And I have wave of destruction prepped for my bonus.
Okay.
I mean, it won't.
We don't know. I'm just saying. I have full faith in your fireball powers. I just want to be safe.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you casting on it?
I'm gonna cast Fireball on the one that's standing over the portal
Okay.
at 5th level,
5th level. Okay. So it's going to roll its save.
and the one by the door is gonna have to roll a save too,
Okay.
because it's the radius.
First one rolls a 20.
Cool. So that succeeds.
Second one rolls a 5. Plus, no. Nope, that's not going to succeed.
As Cause uses the fireball, can I quickly message the guy on the inside? Hey, buddy, brace for impact.
It's like, wait, what?
Boom.
Alright, we'll go ahead and roll your damage. And
Did.
oh, was it? Oh, there we go.
36
Okay.
level.
Okay. So
Boom.
let me quickly do some math here.
Boom.
It do be booming though.
Here comes the boom. Da, 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 da.
I like that the second David sees me prepping a fireball, he just starts sprinting.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen a maybe tree. I want to see what it looks like.
Oh God! Hold on, wait. Please tell me that's not where you're starting, because that's in the reading.
That was.
I will say, you cast a spell before you moved your token, but before Damon moved his token.
That is fair.
So
I think that Damon gets in the radius as the fireball connects, so he has no one to blame but himself. But
Am I
that's
in
fair.
radius now?
Probably still, yeah.
There you go.
yeah, you clearly saw that he was preparing the fireball, so I will say that you had enough wherewithal to space yourself out properly enough.
Yeah, I thought he was going after the other one.
I like the idea that Kaz shoots the spell and Damon's just like sprinting and then he just hears the fireball streaking out and immediately starts slowing down like, nope. not gonna get any closer to that.
His own burns car start aching. Like, I know what this is.
Zorus, go ahead.
I'm just gonna do a preemptively flurry of blows. This lovely gentleman.
So 4 attacks.
So that's
Would I have had
Wait.
time to get up on top of the house before the fireball?
Roll me. There was a lot of prep time on this, so roll me athletics check just to climb.
Yeah, because I was planning on shooting the other one. I was like, oh, he won't have to worry about this. Like, oh, he's going after this one. Never mind. Damn.
So it's
Your mark thing, the mark thing that you have doesn't give you 5, does it? It's just 4, right? It's still just 4.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't give me 5. I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know why I thought you did 5 once.
Athletics or athletics.
Yeah, just, athletics check.
16.
Damon is a strong boy.
24.
24?
Wait.
Easy.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, easy for you. It's like you Spider-Man your way up, like deftly land on the roof, and just make your way to a sniper position.
Okay, cool. They have the range on them.
I'm gonna.
Ah,
I'm gonna
the,
crossbow,
assume
yeah.
the
The
natural one.
Papa Forest this year, they went all out on the costumes. That's I can see why you would think that that's not a Papa Forest.
So, Zois, would you roll for
I-
attack?
Well, the first one's a natural 1.
That's one miss.
The second one's a natural 2.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, that's gonna be a 27
Hits.
and 19.
Both hit. Then roll damage. Also, Roland, you said you were preparing an arrow if the first one lived.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
Am I still hidden?
You
or-
are, so advantage.
I was going to do the same as well, Red, if I can shoot either this one if it survives rolling, if not, I can shoot the other one with a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Only 24 points of radiant
Alchemy
damage.
fire ones.
Only 24.
24.
25 to hit.
25. Okay, 1 second. Let me do some math, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all being so
love how-
mean.
We
Minus
just
two.
jump up and start wailing on his boys.
You know what's going to be sad?
What's up?
If Aki was right and this is just a festival,
Oh, man, guys. Oh, yeah, because I'm that kind of DM.
I mean,
It wasn't a ghost town until you guys got here.
Roland, you said 20, whatever to hit?
25.
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay.
We were just gonna go to the fishmonger and have a good time and eat jellied eel.
gross.
Hey man, you
Oh, I
you
said
boiled
alchemy.
the eel
The arrow.
You did, yes.
4.
and then you let it'll draw out the natural.
25,
Gelatinous.
24 normal points of damage plus 4 fire and 9 cold.
1 second.
Yeah, sorry, that's a lot.
You said how many points of normal?
24.
And then thank you for giving me the fire damage separate, because that is halved.
4 points, perhaps 2, and 9 cold. Oh wait, these things take half fire damage. Ah, damn.
Yeah.
gross.
I think have causes fireball.
And one of them succeeded on its save, too. Oh, it is immune to cold.
It's almost like these monsters are designed to be resistant to our strongest attack.
But Damon, both of them are still standing, so pick whichever one you would like to unleash your attack on.
I'm going to go to the one closest to me with the portal.
Okay.
I'll launch my crossbow. Well, is he in range for the...
Yeah, he's in range for a crossbow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I had to just get out of range so I wouldn't get hit by Kaz, so I couldn't do that thing. Yeah.
I think a
So-
crossbow is like 30 feet, 60 feet anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to make a range attack on him with that. With the Alchemy Arrow one.
Right. It is resistant to fire, so just give me that number separately.
Okay. The attack roll. So I got +2 from that.
I'm excited. You don't attack with your ranged weapon as often.
No, 24.
Hits.
Hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
E. 6. Oh, hold on, gotta grab a D6. And the other fire is what? 2d6?
Alchemy Fire, I believe, is a D. Storm, what'd you roll? It was a D4, was it? Or a D6? Storm?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
What'd you roll for your Alchemy Fire damage?
4 have reduced to 2.
No, what dice?
Oh, D4.
Yeah, D4.
Okay, that's what that. So that is just going to be a measly little 7 damage, and then an additional 3 damage fire.
3 damage fire. Okay, so we'll say that reduces to, we'll say 2. And how much was the other damage?
7, just with the
Alrighty.
crossbow. Glad I'm set to fire and ice today.
That's right. It is a new day, so you can do that. Alrighty. These both creatures are still standing. So now but the one that was at the door stops focusing on the door and now begins to look around. Go ahead and just quickly roll some initiative.
Okie dokie.
Oh, initiative now.
Yeah, because all of them are still up.
What if they weren't?
That would be fun.
Can Roland use his 9th level wish spell that he totally has?
Oh my god.
I put mine in the chat. 22.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I had this feat.
Zois ballsy.
Forgot I had a lot.
Where's this?
Good thing my red skin blends into the roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously. $19.
There are commands specifically for just rolling initiative that I can type in, or is that?
On your character sheet, you can just click initiative. On
Oh, okay,
stats.
yes. Okay, I just didn't know if it would. I don't know if it would show up in the chat or not.
No, it would. Kaz,
Okay.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. I rolled initiative. It's 21.
Alrighty. Alright. So, Roland, you got top of initiative.
Oh hell.
You attacked before, so you are not hidden.
Well, that doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, I like to think I'm a very unassuming person. Just okay. Okay. Was not expecting them to still be up. Let me just.
Honestly, neither was I. Forgot they were resistant to fire.
Hideous.
Hold on a second.
Uh,
I need to check something right quick.
Fucking YOLO.
Hold on, let me check something.
Yeah,
Let him check his thing.
Storm, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
God, no, don't let him check his thing.
16.
Damn. Yeah, you succeed.
16's the save, I think, guys. Close range or long range is my question. Get. Bonus action hide. Do I have any place to hide at my current location?
Depends on which one you're hiding from.
How are they looking? Well, I have no visual on this one at the moment, do I?
Yeah, they're looking hurt. You've never really seen a creature like this before, so you don't know how to really gauge its physiology.
Right.
I mean, just walking up to them, already they looked weird and rough.
Gotcha. In that case, I will bonus action Misty Step up here if this is within 30 feet.
Up. That's a bit higher than 50 feet. You get about on
That's
like
30.
30. Yeah, that's about like. Hold on. Let me do some quick math.
I understand it can be weird with angles.
Yeah, that's a bit higher than 30 feet,
Okay,
I think.
I'll
So
teleport it as far as I can and just walk the rest of the way. Get the heat.
no, I mean that's higher. Like this section of the
Yeah.
roof is like that's like.
I'm trying to ask if I can climb the rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you because you said walk the rest.
Yeah, you're right. I misspoke. Hook, can I climb the rest to get over him with my movements?
Because Misty Bridge bonus action, I'll allow it as your movement.
Okay, do I have to roll acrobatics or anything to do it?
Roll me athletics because this is more of a straight climb.
Oof. Natural 1.
Yeah, you're still high up off the ground, but you're not exactly where you want to be.
Pocket sand! I throw a bag of sand at this thing.
Really?
I want to throw the bag of sand. I want you to blind it with the bag of sand.
Okay, I'm going to. Well, let me try to get senses.
I want to get right here so I can just drop it and hide. But no, now I gotta throw it.
Little did you know, sand was its only weakness.
It has an eyeball, so pocket sand.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
I need to roll.
Oh yeah, you know what? Go ahead and roll like a d20. Roll an attack roll with this thing.
This is an improvised weapon. Is it at disadvantage?
Right now, I don't care. This is interesting.
Oh gosh.
And just add my dex, I assume, not
Dex,
proficiency.
yeah, just dex, no proficiency.
16.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Take that in the eye. I've been waiting years to use that.
So just full disclaimer of transparency, I give that a DC of 10 save to resist that.
Okay, that's fair.
It's in its eyes. I will consider that it is blind for 1 round, and any attacks on it have advantage.
Yee.
So that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Damon, you're up.
Do I see this?
Very
I'm not hidden. so
very
I know I am
blatantly.
Damon just has the most disgusted look on his face.
King of Thieves!
Damon just looks at all the gear that he has mounted on his body for traps and stuff like that. Fucking sand.
That had no reason it should have worked.
Damon's gonna angle his Damon's gonna move further on the rooftop
Okay.
and to where I'm in 15 feet of this guy.
Let me quickly do. Well, you can get this guy right here. You can get that guy, but you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I thought you were trying to get both of them. Yeah, you can get the first guy.
No. I'm just gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna use the wave power set to frost. So he'll need to make a con save. Anything within a 15-foot cone will have to make a con save, and on a fail takes 2d6 and has a disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Okay, it rolled a 21.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll beat it. So I guess just he'll take the half damage zone.
It is immune to cold damage.
Fuck!
But-
That's Damon in character. Just fuck.
You see this like coating of ice form around it, and just like her. But that was
Tim Allen.
but that was just its
Kill it.
bonus action. Go ahead. You still have your action to either use your sword or. Hold on a second. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. 16?
Yep. That. Never mind. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So, would it take me an action to jump down from this roof, or can I?
No.
Or is it possible for me to run and jump on him and land him with the sword?
You know what? that's you've only used like 5 feet of movement, so I would say just for like just an athletics check just to see if you can like aim it so that you get like on top of him, and yeah, just an attack roll. No, let's just make it just an attack roll because that's like what 15.
Yeah, that's like long jump. Him rolling.
Yeah, the long jump rule. So you have an 18 in your strength, right?
Yeah, I should.
Okay.
18.
Then yeah, you should be able to make that jump no problem. So yeah, just roll an attack roll.
Okay, I'm going to message you something I have a question about also.
Okay.
I'm just messaging the text of the thing.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, never mind. I answered my own question. Sorry. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right, so I am gonna make my run and jump. I got to make a roll for that. If like you said.
No, because you have enough. Those.
Oh right, yeah.
Those rule about long jumps in that's tied to your strength score. Basically, you have enough strength that you can actually make that no problem. So I'm just asking for an attack roll.
All right, I will roll, and I'll have my extra attack also, right?
Yes.
Cool. Let's see what we get. That will be a 18 on the first one.
Hits.
Can we roll the second one too?
Sure. As you jump, you land and just plunge your sword into it. It gives a scraping. You
So
pull
would it be
out.
versatile since I'm jumping with it, or would it be regular?
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool.
Then you pull your sword out and go for another swing.
And nat 20.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
You. And the +2 on the longsword +2, that doesn't count towards damage, right? That's just a hit, or does that take damage also?
I think no. This
Merrick has a +1 longsword. It's the damage is a +1 to hit, +1 to damage, but
Yeah.
it does not
Okay.
double on threats.
Okay.
okay. Thank you for that explanation, Storm. But yeah,
First one will be a 12. And the second one. Do you want me to just take the max or just roll double? I can't remember which one we're doing this one.
whatever the dice result is, to double it and then add your modifier.
Okay, double take it. Oh shit. I'll round up the thing. So that's 12 plus 2. So that's 14 plus 4. 18.
18. Nice.
Wait. Yeah, 18. Yep.
All right. As you give that second blow, it's looking like it's this weird floating monster now that you're close to it, and after that second strike, it just starts kind of dipping in the air, like it looks grievously wounded.
I call out to him.
Ah.
Guys, it got no legs.
Speaking of, because you attacked it in melee, you take 5 points of acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
Its blood just splats onto you with those 2 attacks.
5 points acid. Okay.
Also, let's just move you. That's not a tool.
Also, it hurts to touch it. Don't touch it.
Oh, I was going to go in with Shadow Blade. Glad I didn't.
Kaz, your turn. Make a wisdom saving throw, because you are within 30 feet of it.
Isn't he in the air?
Yeah, I'm up in the air. So
How high are you?
I'm within 30 feet of like horizontal, but I'm up about another. How tall are these buildings? Because I would have just gone up just above the rooftop.
The base rooftop here is about 30 feet, but the base rooftop is about 20 feet, and that higher tower that one was trying to climb up is about 40-ish.
So I'd say I'm probably 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
But I'll still, I mean, like, still, even at like a, like diagonal vector, that's still like 30 feet. So.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll your wisdom save.
That's a 16, not even adding my modifier.
Man, you guys are just hit. Wow,
I know we're bastards.
that's awesome.
That would have been a 23. Yeah. The
That-
cause dice are treating me nice, man. So I'm going to go ahead and relocate.
Okay.
Because now that I know its tricks, I'm gonna fly up about, I'd say 10 feet, and then move like 20 feet this way, for a combined total of 30. And since Aki's within sight, I'm gonna go ahead and cast haste on Aki.
Okay.
So kind of like drawing on the arcane veil, I'll, imbue him with the ability to be hasted. Huzzah!
Nice.
And that's all I can do on my turn.
Okay. Aki, you are up.
All right. Making sure that I fully understand all the haste does. Okay.
Yeah, you basically get. Let me pull up my spell thing.
To your AC, advantage on deck saves, and
Yeah.
AC,
all of
yeah, an extra hasted action that can be used on melee attacks, and your movement is double.
Okay. Do I have any?
Yeah, you have double speed, plus 2 to AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and an additional action on each of your turns.
Okay.
Use
I
like
suppose
stage
then
dash,
that I will.
glide. Okay.
He's zooming.
Aki, you feel the surge of adrenaline.
All right, which one is looking the worst right now? The one Damon attacked, or
The one Damon attacked.
all right?
Which is funny because at the start of this, that one looked the haughtiest.
All right, I guess I'll move up a little bit.
Hold on a second.
I will cast.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Do well for wisdom. Okay, so that's going to end up to be a 9.
Oof. On a fail, the creature is poisoned for a minute.
Okay.
Poison. At the end of its turn, you can reroll the save though.
Okay. Just check.
I think that.
Wisdom save poison?
Does that have any
that's weird.
mechanical impact on me, like casting and attacking?
Let me double check.
I'll just look that up after.
I think poison
If
is
not,
like
I'll just look it
attack
up at
rolls
the end
at
of the turn.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I think it's just attack rolls are at disadvantage.
Making sure.
I'm trying to remember if it's ability checks or action. Poisoned. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
So
Roll
if your
ability
spell
check.
has an attack roll, then yes, it would affect that.
Okay. All right. That's good to know, so I don't mess anything up. All right. Probably gonna do Eldritch Blast because I can see Fire and Ice doesn't work, but maybe Force does. Make a strange spell. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this disadvantage twice. All right.
You can do it. You feel great.
All right.
Believe in you.
That's no good. That first
What's in
one
that?
is
Go for the one with the sand.
Actually, yeah, the one with the one that is currently blind right now has you would have advantage against, so it would negate this.
okay. I'll just go for that one then.
Okay.
All right. Roll for the first.
Don't let my
And
pocket
that's going to
sand
be a
be
natural.
used.
A
That'll
natural.
be a natural 20 for the first one,
Whoo!
and for the second, that's going to be a lot less impressive. That is an 8.
8.
Yep.
With advantage still,
Oh,
because you have advantage on both of these attacks. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
because you poison. Never mind.
yeah, they can't. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the second one misses, but the crit definitely lands, and
Alright,
it is not resistant to force.
Sure. Sorry, it's been so long since we played. I want to make sure I have everything.
You know, we unfortunately skipped our December game because I got swamped with work.
I was too. It was a nightmare month.
Whew. But we survived.
2020 went off with quite the resistance.
So 5 plus 7 is 12 plus the 5 from charisma bonus. Gonna be 17. Yeah, 17 points of force damage.
Ooh.
Right, and because I have a bonus when I'm going to do an attack, I can't do a spell though. I can do a.
Oh,
I do have a
you said
dagger.
that was how many points of damage?
That's going to do 17 points altogether.
Nice.
And then I suppose I'll just throw my dagger at it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, that's within the close range of a dagger.
Yeah, it's still blind, so it's still just a straight roll.
15, so that's going to be 17 to hit.
Hits.
All right. That'll be a 1d4. And I have absolutely nothing to
Plus you
make a
dex.
bonus add to it because,
Well, the
So it's
first
gonna
house,
do-
so either dex or strength.
yeah, it'll do 4 damage to it. So altogether, that's 17 force and 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Sure, Eldritch Blast. Anything different? Nope. And yeah, I'm like, fuck. No, I do this. Yes, I suppose that'll have to be my turn. I suppose at the end of my turn, you say I do another save to check if I'm unpoisoned.
Yes. Go ahead and roll your wisdom save again.
All right. That is not.
Do you have anything
Good.
from being a half elf for saves?
Advance on being charmed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's charm. Can't be put to sleep. And yeah, that next one saving throw is going to be an 11, which I don't think is passed either.
No, unfortunate.
I'm just sort of sitting here, just sort of. I can feel the poison coming in, but I did my best.
Now
Oh,
it
it
is their turn.
And they concede their turn because they're nice.
Exactly. They're sweethearts. The one up against you, Damon's going to make 3 attacks.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, they just have a lot. They have a lot of arms. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
You're still over 100 hit points. And it's like, I'm going to die immediately. Alright, so... let's see, these are... let's see, 1 bite and 2 tentacle attacks. So we'll do the bite first. That's a 22 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Second one is a tentacle. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Final tentacle attack is cocked. That's 13.
That does not hit. It would have if I had taken my armor off like I thought about doing.
Whew, glad you didn't. Okay, so let's see. First attack does...
Would have mussed up my nice clothes.
14 points of piercing damage. And 6 points of acid damage.
So 20 in the first one?
Yeah, and 20 points total.
Dress me to 105.
And the second attack is... 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And 2 points of acid damage.
Hey. I have just enough health left to travel forward in time. 88 miles per hour, baby.
Da, 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 da. And the second one,
God.
let's see, who does the second one want to attack?
Fuck, I forgot he was there.
The second one's going to attack Aki since he hit him with that crit. Let me take a look at this.
Is the second one still blinded, or they?
You are correct. It's so. I
Does
say
that spend his action to fix that, or what's your ruling on that?
You know what? I'm going to say that it has to waste his turn ending the blind condition on it.
Okay.
Alright, so that
Sorry
one...
to end your fun, dude. It just had
Nah.
to.
Hey, man, it's not every day you get to cast Melf's Acid Arrow, so whatever. So that's going to be its turn. Zoris. Swing away.
Man.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh no!
You know, when I put these here, I knew that most of the party was going to have an easy time with that. And then there was Zoris.
Well, knowing my really good wisdom, that's a 7 minus 2. It's a 5.
Clearly that succeeds. No. Yeah, you're poisoned for the next minute or until you can, roll and shrug it off.
Actually, Red, as a monk level 10, I am immune to poison
Huh.
and disease.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, so...
How does it feel, Avok?
Oh, as the DM for Platinum Watch, this feels beautiful.
I'm sure. You know what? I deserve that.
You're like, oh, I made a wisdom save. Jotkosota will never get out of this.
Wait, it's like... As I was saying, I was like... As you started talking, I was like, tieflings don't have anything against poison, silly. And then you said monk, I was like, damn it. Alright, so yeah, you're unaffected by this.
Rad. I'm going to, just take another flurry of blows on him. The first attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Second attack is going to be a 14.
Misses.
Next is a 27.
Hits.
And a 13.
Misses.
I feel like I can never get a 4-hit round. I don't think it's ever happened.
One day, man, when you find that flying Tarrasque.
Oh wow, it's gonna be the same amount of damage as last time. It's gonna be a 24.
24 damage. Alright.
That'd be how we popped a balloon. He'll get his 4-hit combo.
That's the win button. Like the one fighting Damon, this one's now beginning to look like it's barely being able to hold itself together.
Okay.
Woo! Anything you want to do with your movement? It doesn't matter. If you move closer or far, you're still unaffected by its poison thing. Roland.
Okay, I'm gonna climb this goddamn mountain.
Okay, athletics check.
Okay, that's a lot better than a 1. So let me tell ya, +1. Great, 16.
Okay, yeah, you just need a 10.
I did. And now inspired by seeing Damon leap from great heights, plunging his sword into this thing, I'm going to take out my rapier and do a dumb. As I leap from great heights and stab it.
You have max intelligence!
I'm sorry, what?
You have max intelligence, and you decide I love it.
I know. I'm watching this as Kaz watches the other person who equals his intelligence leap off a building and try and from great height to stab a thing
With a rapier.
With a rapier or with a thin piercing instrument, and his frail-ish rogue body. The wizard just goes, "Well, this is the hill I've chosen to die on."
Question.
I'd like to point out also, I've told the party that this thing's poisonous and hurts to touch.
Yeah.
Also, is the rapier magical?
Oh yeah, also I need to make my wisdom save, right?
You do. Wait. No, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, because you started you round, yes.
I love as well that I did check the chat. I'm like, yeah, like Kaz is just like, this is like a solid wall of air, but didn't like decide to
further experiment or endanger himself with the portal. And here's the party just like, hey, let's jump off a roof.
11. So I'm poisoned, right?
Yes, you're poisoned, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay, that might have changed my tactics.
I thought so. Also, you have an intelligence of 20.
Listen, James kind of nailed it on the head. Roland may be smart, but he's got an ego and he's a thrill seeker.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, but James also said that in a bout of anger.
No, back when he deduced the King of Thieves was pretty much like an attention seeker before he knew it was Roland, like leaving calling cards and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, when he was basically throwing shade at Roland's persona.
Oh, yeah. 100%. James got it, like, nail on the head. But knowing that I'm now poisoned and I had disadvantage and everything, blah, I'm going to bonus action hide and then reach out and drop a dagger, hoping that does it. So, skill checks. This stealth is at disadvantage.
I'm just curious, because you have advantage against targets that are flanked with other allies, right?
No, that's the thing Druga has because he's a kobold.
But Rogue!
Yeah, but I don't want to get in melee now.
But you can shoot an arrow at the one that demons, like...
Yeah, but I wouldn't have advantage.
But it would
It's
cancel
not a straight
poison.
line. It's not a straight line.
But I thought rogues have advantage if they're...
No, that's only a melee rule.
Oh.
You
I'm
think
being
about that
stupid.
because Druga in our game has pack tactics.
Oh, yeah, that's... Sorry, we play with a Cobalt Rogue who always has advantage, regardless. That's...
Yeah, it's the worst, and it's damn
No,
clever.
I love it, but yeah. I'm sorry.
So anyway, I'm just going to just drop this dagger on this dude. Plus, I'm going to roll stealth, which is at disadvantage because of the poison, but I have advantage with my boots.
Yeah, so it's a straight roll. Yep.
16 plus a lot.
Yeah, that's probably going to beat it.
Yeah, that's plus 13, so 29.
Alright, yeah.
So, canceling out, this is a straight roll for my attack.
Yes.
Just dropping a dagger this time. Natural 16 plus just...
It's AC 16.
Oh, neat. So,
Yeah,
dagger ahoy!
Yeah, you guys have hit that sweet spot enough to realize that that's the area its AC is at.
So 8 points of piercing damage, and here comes the snake. I'm not even gonna bother with the cold damage from my blessing.
Okay. 8 points of snake. Do.
And 20 points.
Looking rough. Alright. That's it for your turn, I believe. Like, this, anything else you want to
Yeah,
do?
there's nothing else I can really do.
Alright, Damon. Go ahead and make another wisdom save.
Yeah, hoy. My allergies are killing me. 16 again.
Alright, yeah. That's actually the DC exactly you needed.
I feel like that's tonight's magic number. Everybody's getting like 16.
Yeah, I know, it's so crazy.
Alright, so I'm still on this thing. I'm gonna make 2 more. Actually, you know what? No. First thing I'm gonna do is how bad is it looking? Rough?
Yeah, it looks like it's doing pretty rough. Another round or two and it might be done.
Before physically attacking it, I am going to use my bonus action for Waves of Destruction. Even though he's fire resistant, he still gets a little bit of damage from fire, right?
That's true.
Okay, so
That's a dex save?
He has to make a dex save against my spell save on him. So does that affect his DC in any way? I mean, DC does affects his dex anyway.
Hold on, let me double check something. Your overwhelming presence is what you're talking about, right?
Oh yeah. Actually, I forgot about that. I
s-
use my hockey on him.
Starting at 7th level, your presence becomes so fearsome that your presence in the battlefield is enough to crush opponent's morale. Within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, penalty equal to half your charisma modifier.
Round it up.
What's your charisma modifier?
4.
4. Okay, so he has rounded up. So yeah, that's a -2 on his save, which is helpful because he does have advantage on. Wait, no, this is not a spell, so he doesn't have advantage on this.
Yep.
All right, so
I literally thought you asked like, "What's your charisma score?" And you just like 4. I'm like, wait, how is it that far in the negatives?
all right, so that will affect this. So what's your DC?
My spell DC, if it hasn't been, it has been 16.
16, 15.
Yeah.
All right, so but it's still
night.
but it's still resistant to fire, so it still takes half damage of this. But like you said, damage is damage.
And it also will ignite with a D8 damage.
True. So on its turn, it would take half this damage half the D8 every turn.
Yep. So first one, that's a 10, and then the D8 damage is.
I think it takes the D8 only on subsequent turns.
It says on a failed save, it takes 1d8 fire damage. On a successful, it ends if the target. Blah blah blah. If the target is ignited for 1 minute concentration. It doesn't say on the next turn. It says on a failed save, it takes 1d8 fire damage.
Okay, yeah, go ahead then.
So 10 and a 7.
Okay, 10, 7, so that's 17. So I'll give you. Yeah, let's give you a 9 on that. I like to round up when it's player damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then still looking pretty rough, so you still have your attacks.
Alright, I'm going to make both of them.
Alright, you do it.
That is a 18 and a 23.
Both hit?
For both attacks. Alright. Says 8 plus. That's 10 plus. 14 on the first one, and the second is a 7.
How do you want to do this? Because your
let's
weapon's
see.
magical, so it's not resisting any of that damage.
I forgot longsword plus 2 is that. I'm going to
Also, it's it's your new fancy sword.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna punch my fist into one of its eyes, and use that for leverage. Swing out with my sword and jam it down its throat.
You see it tense up as you plunge sword, and then all goes limp.
Good, good. I call everybody. I got mine. How y'all doing the other one?
You do take 12 points of acid damage from like its onslaught.
I'm sure. I am down to just at half health, or just over half health.
But you all good? Alright. Kaz, you're up. Kazi boy.
Sorry, I'm here.
Thanks.
I just forgot that I was muted,
Jugs.
so I was talking like a fool. I cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Alright, and all those hit automatically. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yep.
Because you are way outside of its range for its horrific appearance.
Well, I have to check. Do they all do the same amount of damage?
I think they're all D4s.
Oh, each dart deals 1d4 plus 1 to its target, but they all hit at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
And how many darts are?
For fourth level, that'd be 6.
Okay.
Oops, it didn't roll. There it goes.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
I just start summoning all my magical darts, and as they begin to swirl around me, I just direct them in a constant stream like a swarm of angry hornets. And they fly out in arcs of varying blue and purple light, striking simultaneously and shredding this fucking thing.
You see as they all pierce into its body, it like throws it against the door one final time before the monster collapses. And then there's a beat of silence, and then you just hear from the other side of the door. Okay, so who won?
Hi, my name is Kazel Dran.
The monsters won.
I don't believe you.
It's dead now.
I fly down to the portal and be like, "Hey, Aki, you wanna do your thing?"
Well, I guess since it is a portal, I probably should. So I completely thought it was glowstone.
For those of us who are still poisoned, do we still have to roll our saves?
You won't need to because it only lasts a minute, so it does eventually wear off on you.
Okay. I will acrobat my way down afterwards then.
Okay.
So it took one down with no trouble. How'd you lot do?
Pretty well.
I didn't take any damage.
Hey, I did all the damage on this one. Just let me have this.
Hi, we're the Lazarus Guild, and you guys are?
We are envoys of the nobles. We've been fighting these things for months now. You see this one armored figure is the one addressing you. He scans over all of you and sort of pauses when he notices Aki. He's like, Lord Jotkosota. And he immediately takes a knee.
Quick question: did we, the party, know that that Aki was noble?
James knew. I know that much.
James said nothing.
Huh?
You must be talking about the other Lord Aki. Not the Lord Aki. I'm just Aki.
He takes off his helmet and you recognize Norgrum.
So it is. It's my friend. He is nice. He likes to make joke and say I am noble and all of these things.
Like he pauses for a moment and looks at the group, and gives you sort of like a look of like, they cool? Like, are you okay?
Everything is fine. We are just passing through. And we come and we see it. I was going to show them the Papa Forest festival, but it seems that you had quite the festival instead.
So as much as I love this conversation and this reunion, there is still a one-way portal to some monstrous plane that is still open in the middle of this town. So we might want to just close that and then do the talking, if that's all right with everyone. I don't mean to rush anyone. I'm sorry.
If you know how to close these
no,
things,
you
be
can
my
give him the
guest.
Aki, touch the portal.
Okay. I'll touch the portal.
Aki, as you touch...
Sometimes
Oh, I sound so upset by the idea that he has to do his job.
Aki,
Here's my arm, why don't you?
as you touch the portal, your mind flashes back to the gates, and that familiar figure in the yellow cloak is standing before you. It's like, another portal closed. Ask, and a question will be answered.
How many more of these are there? I don't know if I'm very comfortable going here and there to close these. How many are there? I need to know what I'm going up against. 'Cause I don't know. They think I know.
I showed you how many there were before. your mind flashes
Okay.
to the hunting grounds where your family would have festivals, and there was a portal there. Then your
Okay.
mind flashes to the family estate, and your mind travels beneath it in catacombs.
Yeah.
There was a portal there.
Okay.
And then your mind flashes to Mika.
Okay. Four portals. Four portals. Okay, I can. I or I can. Don't know. But thank you for the information. I suppose.
With each portal comes another chance to meet me, and comes another chance for you to ask a question.
Yeah. Some of these portals might be a bit difficult to close. But suppose it's for the best. Yeah.
It is the only way to undo the damage done by the other one.
Well,
Good luck, Aki.
suppose
And your vision returns as the portal in front of you vanishes.
well, I have.
Bless you.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well, I've learned interesting information. There are a number of portals left. Must be. Yes, we should definitely close. This is bizarre. I don't know why they're opening here. But we'll find out.
I will point out, I forgot to narrate this. It does close, but there is still like a seam left behind. Like, Kaz, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
I think I know. But I will roll your check.
How dare you ask me to roll this
Natural
check.
20.
Damn.
This is definitely. It is mostly closed, but it seems to be linked to the essence of the other portals. You definitely get the theory that all the portals need to be closed in order for all of them to fully shut. Otherwise, in time, this could reopen.
Okay, so how many did he say that there were still?
He is aware of
Or has he not?
3 others he is aware of.
And did he share that information with the party
He
or
said that there are a number.
a number? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misheard that.
Well, that's. And we're gonna probably want to get to work. I don't know if you, Aki, specifically have to close these, or if it's just someone with whatever arcane essence that you seem to bear. But yeah, if all of these aren't closed, then the scars in the stitching between planes will never heal, and there is a possibility that they will reopen it with time.
So those things can come back.
Not just those things. The other things that we encountered before, new untold horrors. Hell, it could just link to an entirely new plane depending on how the cosmology shifts. So, yeah, this town could see more hulking monster trees, or the fire elemental plane could fucking open up. I'm just telling you what my initial hypothesis is. I don't necessarily have a finite. I'm not a divination wizard. I don't have a finite answer for you, and I'm not a conjuration wizard, so I can't tell you with true necessity what's going to happen in terms of planar stability. I'm a transmutation wizard, which means I understand materials. I'm trying to expand my understanding, but that's another thing entirely.
He's just looking at the little tear. Ah, yes, I suppose you should uh take care of that. Uh,
Owen's going to like poke his wand of detect magic at the tail. Does it still light up? Is it still or is it like very faint magic? Just like
It does
comparable
still
to how
light
it
up,
was?
but very faintly.
Okay.
Faintly enough that at first you don't even think that there's anything there, but like eventually, like it's sort of like it's a very subtle
Gotcha.
charge
Just
coming from it.
hardly noticeable, but still noticeable nonetheless.
It's as Kaz said, this isn't in like this particular tear isn't an immediate threat, but there's no telling how long it will take to reopen.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You could have
so how?
weeks, you could have months.
That's
That campaign 2 would deal with that.
So yeah, we should probably catch up with whoever's creating these portals, and kill them, or whatever processes of trial and jury Halty has. I probably shouldn't immediately jump to murder, but if they're a follower of Ravagug,
You see the
what jail is going to hold them anyway?
you see the man in the suit of armor point to the dead bodies. These are other knights. Death.
Okay, so
Oh, cool.
It's
So,
like-
so that's
gotcha.
If you find whoever did this, by all means, do not worry about a justice system here. Whoever did this is going to die.
quick question on that note. So these people, I point to the two dead bodies. You said they're knights.
Yes.
So what exactly is the Halty process of knighthood? Like, how exactly does one become a knight? Like, could it just be anybody, or does it have to be someone of physical stature?
Well, first you have to be trained by a knight.
Ew, gross. Training? No, I'm out. Damon, you want to do that?
Hawk's muted right now.
I've already been trained by a knight, actually.
Oh, what kingdom do you hail from?
No.
Hold on, let me pull my notes up. I cannot remember what Damon's kingdom is called.
I come from looks at notes.
I come from Las Vegas.
I think it's Valentia.
From the land down under.
Yeah, Valentia, I
Women
think is what
below
you
and
said
men
before.
still.
I instinctively wanted to say vault.
Yeah, no, I think Valentia. I remember
Yeah.
that before. Because you also talked to that hobgoblin who said they were from Valentia, and you're like, oh, ew.
Yeah. Is it Valentia?
Yeah, it was Valentia.
Okay. Hey, from over in Valentia.
Oh. I've never really met a knight from that kingdom before. But clearly, like motioning to the dead corpses, clearly you fight well.
Aye, I do. Fairly well.
You fight adequately.
Are the bodies still there?
Of the monsters?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still there.
Can we try to harvest some of the acid from them, or like anything?
I mean, is that out of game or like in character?
Out of character.
Okay.
Do you want to try to do that, guys?
I mean, Kaz isn't James, so he's not gonna
It would be
necessarily go about dissecting stuff, and additionally, he's not adept at making things from
Yeah.
monster parts. So
yeah, this
Roland,
would be a difficult.
because Roland is trained with alchemy.
well, he's trained in transmutation. He is not.
If one wants to do it, he would have the right tools. Since I was going to say like it would be difficult because holding acid is sort of difficult to do, and then you mentioned alchemy tools. I was like, one could probably figure it out.
Yeah, like Kaz is not an alchemist. He is
Yeah.
a transmuter.
It could be nice to have some extra tools in the kit, so Roland's going to try to harvest one. The one over here, so that he doesn't do anything wrong and splash acid on everyone.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask also, could Damon kind of search to see if there's anything that's like it might be worth taking from the monsters?
Okay. Go. You roll me an investigation check, and Storm roll me a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah,
Just
because
remember-
you're
Oh.
harvesting.
Oh, you had to hit one of the few skills I'm not proficient with.
I will attempt to harvest the eyes.
Okay. Go ahead and also roll a nature check.
22.
22.
Roland.
Okay.
21 for Damon.
21. Okay. Storm. Roll me a d6. Damon. They're just kind of amorphous blobs of flesh. They don't have anything on them that seems of particular value.
Okay. No, I've played games before where we didn't search the bodies of a monster, and the DM's like, oh yeah, they had giant pearls inside of them or something like that. Like,
No, I get you. Hell, this thing could have eaten like a case of gold. Like that's totally legitimate. 2. Okay. Storm, you recover 2 vials of acid.
Thank you.
Rolled a 14. Check.
14. I'll say you managed
Yep.
to successfully harvest one of the eyes.
All right, I'm stuffing it in a glass jar,
Cause
closing it.
is going to like I rolled my Arcana on the portal, but I'm going to kind of like pull out my field notes about the last portal and roll Arcana again, essentially to kind of like distinguish because like you said, like with the portal, like it was a physical barrier, it was one way, and I couldn't perceive through it.
Right.
Is there any way I can make any educated guesses as to where these things came from? Like based on like things I've studied before, or
Sure. I'll let you roll an Arcana check on this.
okay. I'm basically just like I'm cracking out the old Gwyn book and seeing.
Right.
God damn it! I love these dice. I'm gonna call my best friend and tell her that she's fucking amazing and beautiful, because this is a fucking 9 plus 17, 26.
You better use those dice in the final stand.
These are my cause dice now. I use
Yeah.
them forever. They're beautiful. I'm just gonna start rolling. I may not have like a lot of dice, but I'm gonna start rolling all my damage with these two. Like I want to see if they're actually good or. Oh my god.
You
Oh
absolutely.
my god.
You absolutely will it down to 2 options. They're either the abyss, with some of the more fiendish natures from one of the ones that you met before, or the astral sea. And currently, you're more leaning towards astral sea.
Yeah, because Astral Sea's got a lot of unknown places in it, full of deep and ancient.
That and just on how these one in particular were floating and didn't match any sort of coherency in their bodies. That's sort of more the Astral Sea's MO, and that's sort of so your top 3 right now is Astral Sea, Abyss is a distant second place theory.
I go to the night guy and I'm like, hi.
Yes.
So first off, hello, my name is Kaz Eldron. I'm here for your knowledge.
Hi.
Where is your nearest library and or scriptorium?
That would probably be at the Jotkosota estate.
I turn to Aki, you have a house? I just thought you were homeless. Like me.
There was a yes, it's a very modest house.
I turn to the night.
It's
It's not a modest house, is it? Is it garish?
What's your standards on modest?
I mean, like, I used to live in a cave, man. Like,
By that standard, it's not modest.
oh.
There are rooms, there's a room with books in it. I wouldn't call it a library.
So, like a study.
Well, it has books in it and shelves.
Lord Okotka did hold a study, yes.
Okay. I have two more questions. Well, three more questions, I guess technically. Second question: when did this portal first appear?
Hey, Aki, how long away have you been from home again?
Oh my god!
uh, couple of months, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So suffice it to say, probably over 4 months.
uh, just about, yeah.
I'm just saying because not including the first session, we've been like the party has been traveling together for at least 2 months if you include like time skips and downtime.
Yeah.
That's not even including what they were doing before they all met up. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Okay. Second follow-up question. When this portal appeared, like, did anything of substantial note happen before, the fabric of reality ripped open and beasts of hell started pouring through?
Survivors from when it appeared said that there was a man, but no one. The survivors from that day couldn't give a good enough description of him. Shoulder length hair, sunken eye features, brown hair, I believe. Nice, nice full coat.
Oh, that's not really your style, man.
Oh no.
Akiko,
Does that match anybody that you know though? Like
nobody that I know.
Aki, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Nobody that I know. Oh wait.
Insight check. I like to insight myself.
As the scattered brain begins to reform.
Alright, so 13.
13. You
Yep.
do remember a long time ago you had a vision of Corvidon opening up a portal in the mountains, a portal that you all closed. And he was wearing a fur coat in that, and he does have roughly shoulder length brown hair.
Oh, he's someone I know. He's just someone I don't know.
Okay, cryptic. Follow up then. So that covers time frame of portal, possible suspects. And as well, like where to gather more knowledge. I guess my last question is, how long have you specifically been in this area? Like you said, survivors of that day. So obviously this has been going on for a while. So how long have you been stationed here?
I've been living here all my life. We've been fighting these waves whenever they come out. Every now and then they will return to the portal. But every time we try and send a messenger, they always get chased down by these fiends.
Okay, cool. So there's probably some intelligence there, if not at least an awareness of the creature's surroundings, so that it knows when you are attempting aid.
These ones in the city do. You see them struggling to try and make sense of this whole thing. The ones that you just killed, they would come and go periodically, so that's why we had most of our forces stationed in the city. But there are ones near the hunting grounds that just seem to be lurking and hiding. Did you come through the forest pass?
We came through the mountains.
Yeah.
Explains why I did run into them.
There was a portal over there too. We took care of that one too.
Shit.
Well, Aki.
Yeah, over in the mountains, yeah.
Shit, then Mikhail didn't make it. Damn it.
No, probably not.
Did we find a body while we're over there?
No.
Oof.
So, which way is this estate that has books?
By all means, follow me. And he takes your horse and he leads you with your horse and wagon to the Jotkosota estates. It is a... Now, many of you have seen the Hallgrove estate, and in many ways it's similar to it. And in other ways it's not. It seems much more... What's the way I... What's the best way to describe the difference? Was...
Classic.
was the Hallgrove and White Shard as a whole is much more Victorian Gothic. This is more... What's the... Hold on, I need to Google this. Tell me, it's going to drive me crazy. I guess more German, like old European Germanic.
Gotcha.
I'm really kicking myself that I can't find the term.
What, the guy that doesn't know architecture doesn't know architecture terms?
I know, what a savage animal I am.
Are you
We
looking
understand, dude. We understand.
Baroque?
Like translate
Yes, thank you.
figure with
Yeah,
it would be very
It does have a
Also-
much more rustic sense to it. Seeing a bit, oddly, a bit more homely, given the contradictory situation you find yourself in.
lean over rolling. We're getting paid for this, right?
I don't know.
You're getting paid for helping a friend.
Yes.
I mean, when you move a friend's his couch, he normally pays you with pizza.
Or beer. Not getting either right now.
He leads you into the building, and there's a nice elderly couple there.
Is it a
Aki.
new map or?
Oh yes. Let me bring you to the fancy house.
Oh, the fancy house.
Yeah, there's a nice elderly couple. It's like, "Oh, Lord Yokosuka, it's good to see you. You recognize Mr. and Mrs. Kemi.
Oh, how are you doing? I've been.
Mrs. Kemi
Yes,
just
I've been
runs
away
up and
for a
gives
bit.
you a hug. Oh, we thought you died on the day you went missing.
No, I didn't die. I didn't die. But here I am. I suppose I should introduce my friends. These are my friends.
Hi.
I've met them. They are real. Yes, I know. Quite amazing. Aki with friends.
I'm so
real
proud
friends.
of you.
Does his house actually look like this, where there's just rows and rows of books
You know what?
everywhere?
I only just realized that texture just now. I thought that was brick when I picked the map. No, there was a separate room. We'll say that there was a separate room that does have these walls and walls of books.
Yeah, like Kaz is not listening. He is trying to locate object book.
Hey, you see the old man kind of waving down. Hold up. What's your favorite food?
Favorite?
Yeah. It's not every day that a young lord rises from the dead, so you say. So I'm gonna be making your favorite dishes.
Well, his favorite dish is knowledge, books.
I don't know how to cook that.
But
Well, I have a few books we could use as tendering.
what? No.
Something.
I turn to the chef and I go, whatever's fine. I'll be taking my meals in the study. Thank you.
Also, can you show him where the study is?
That too. I mean, I could just locate object and find the book, but I'd rather not burn a second level spell slot.
He kind of looks at you. Aki's like, is this okay? Like, kind of looking to you for permission.
Well, if he wants to read books, give him books to read. But
Okay.
you know,
Okay, follow me then. And he leads you up the stairs. Aki Nogram sort of approaches you. While Master Mika is indisposed, you are the head of the house. Is there anything that you need?
well, I'm going to sleep on it.
Alright.
It's very surprising to be back here right now and under these circumstances. Yes. I have forgotten my manservant. Where is Mr. Oreo? Mr. Oreo is around here. See to Mr. Oreo that he has, a good place to sleep. And of course, I guess as master, you could give these other ones places to sleep as well. My friends, they're good friends. They have a room with a bed. Be nice. One for each, of course. A room. The bed.
Understood,
And,
sir.
keep them out of Master Mika's quarters. I don't want them investigating his quarters. He is very ill right now, and he cannot deal with the stress of this. Do not inform him I'm here. The stress would hurt him so bad. I can't do that.
Understood, sir.
If you see anything peculiar, be sure to tell me. Anything peculiar, that's yes. Want anything peculiar going on? Yes, just make everyone feel at home. It's a very nice place. I'm so glad to be home with all of my friends here with me. They're all nice people and they want to stay and have a good sleep and to know how great Halti is. It's such a wonderful place to come to. It's just,
Yes, sir.
these bizarre things that are going on right now. We can't explain them with strange men and walking trees that look like Papa Forest. It's so bizarre. That we can't make them uncomfortable. They must be comfortable on this day.
I'll be right back, guys, but feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I was gonna say when Red gets back, Orlan's gonna be doing perception checks for vampires because we've been here before, and Orlan wants.
Yeah. Damon's looking for name rules. And Mr. Oreo, because I'm gonna get fucking robbed in my sleep again. Damon just opens up his bedroom, and it's just a room full of Mr. Oreos.
There's bourbon in my nose. Guys, this is a wonderful house. I am a great host, and this is a great house. You will love it. Just don't go into the basement, and don't go out at night, and don't leave your doors open, and don't bother the trees. We've already seen a tree that was not a tree. Don't bother the trees. They might not be a tree anymore.
You had to give me a list of don'ts. You had to give the guy with impulse control a list of don'ts.
Questions. It might not be best to ask questions sometimes. Sometimes the things you learn from a question is not the best thing. Sometimes there's strength in not knowing things.
Aki, I have a question actually.
Is it a good question?
What happens if you don't close your door?
Well, I'm not saying, it's old superstition. I just have superstition, you know. Open doors. It says to things. It invites them in. Says, "Come in. You
I'm
can
back.
come in." Sometimes it's bad things, but just a superstition. Superstition. It makes me
Okay.
feel good.
Okay.
Right, I told everyone else this, but I
What?
want to tell you, Roland's gonna do a quick perception check for vampires because we've been here freaking before.
Okay, go ahead and roll for vampires.
For vampires.
Doors, I can ask a question. If you don't
15
lock your
plus
door-
what? Perception?
Yeah,
Investigation?
yeah, perception.
Perception.
Ain't no vampires.
25. No vampires? Okay.
Huh, what you saying?
No, I was just gonna joke with Zora. So like, I can tell exactly what happens if you don't lock your doors at night. Someone comes in and tries to put a hex on you, or poison you.
Damon, you wouldn't
That's
happen
right,
to
that's
want to put a
exactly
hex
right.
on me or poison me.
No, I'm just talking to someone who's been hexed and poisoned.
Oh,
Like, people
okay,
in the
yeah.
party.
Damon, that was one time! Months ago!
This house has a terrible. I'm sorry, I have to
too
admit,
many.
the house has a terrible infestation of hex fairies. The little tiny hex fairies. You leave your door open, they come in, they put hex on you. So just close your doors. Don't open them at night,
Oh. Oh.
or you'll end up hex. It's never a terrible hex. You know, you might wake up, you have a wart on your nose. You might
Terrible acne.
have acne, a wart
Hey.
on your
On school
your
picture day,
ear.
no less.
You may end up looking like me when you wake up. Oh, no one wants that.
Ooh.
Fuck you, kid.
Damon, we gotta talk about self-deprecating humor. You're above that. Respect yourself.
Eh. David just kind of moves him like, yeah, more or less.
So we have rooms?
Yes, let me lead you to your rooms. And you all have these nice, lovely rooms.
Woo.
And you all have a glorious night of sleep. Except for who I assume Kaz, who stays up all night reading.
That's the bad part about staying up reading. It rots your brain.
I think Walker's still BRB.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, while everyone's going to sleep, I go outside. I go into the cellar, and I bury the jar with the eye in it.
Okay, you growing a tree, got it.
Not growing a tree. I just don't want the eye to see anything. I
Ah.
whisper to it, "You will see nothing except the dark of the earth."
Well, I'm gonna do everything that Aki told me not to do, and I'm going to leave my door open. I'm gonna open my window, and I'm gonna say my assumption of midnight. I'm gonna fly outside.
Okay.
Oh god. He's gone the next morning. Mysteriously disappeared.
You're the reason Mogwai keep popping up.
Zora's roll D20 and a new character. I'm kidding. Okay,
Walker's back.
Okay, Walker. So everyone has been sort of shown their rooms, and most of them are like just going to bed. What would Kaz like to do?
Dame's getting.
And you're still muted, by the way.
Sorry, it had restaurant bring me food.
Ooh, nice.
I book.
All right. Anything in particular you're trying to find?
I'm gonna go through. How vast is the study that they put me in?
I mean, you've definitely seen bigger. You and Gwen. have-
Child's play.
Yeah, but this is more of a more rustic collection. Most of it seems to be about hunting and taxidermy. Like, not a lot of it seems to be about. What was that?
I said ignoring those books.
Yeah, not a lot of it seems to be about magic itself. So, anything particular you're looking for, just so I can will down what to describe?
Magic, topography, geography, history, religion, just anything I can get my hands on that tells me more about Halti, more about the people of Halti, and anything that could like hint or lead to what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Because I respect Hockey and his privacy, but this is starting to get a little out of hand, and Kaz needs answers.
Okay. There's a large hunting culture in their village.
Okay.
As such, they a lot of the town worships like the typical like hunting deities that I don't know off the top of my head because I'm terrible at D&D. But there doesn't seem to be any sort of books on the occult. Nothing like that seems to pop up. If this is related some way to religion, doesn't seem as though there is any connection. It just seems like, you know, go ahead and roll me a knowledge check. And you mute it again.
I'm sorry, I have food.
No, it's fine.
Let the boy eat.
I thought you did by accident.
No, I did it because I was getting food out of bag and it's loud.
I understand. Thank you for being courteous. Go ahead and whenever you get a chance, just roll me a d20 plus your intelligence.
Oh, 16.
16? Yeah, this definitely doesn't seem as though it's relating to the history. Like, there doesn't seem to be any dark past that this is tied to. I mean, every society, every civilization has their own ghosts in the closets. But what you find in the study that doesn't seem to link these events to anything substantial in the city's past. This seems to be the actions of an individual.
Got it.
I'm trying to remember what you guys know of Corvanon, what's been shared.
Absolutely nothing.
Right. So
all we've learned is that Halti's a good place and it's great, not to look
Red,
at the
you've
dark
alluded
shadows
things
and
to
leave a
me, and
candle
I've
underneath your
forgotten.
bed.
Right, you've alluded things to me, and I have forgotten all of it.
excellent. So Zoris, you're flying out in the middle of the night?
You're making bad decisions.
Of course.
Okay. As a tiefling, you have dark vision, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Before anything kicks off, I want to mention that I am staying up a little later just to peruse the building. Just do some standard recon. Just if I want to
wanted
infiltrate this place, what places would I hit? I want to check those places out to see if they're defended.
Okay.
Damon wanted to check out his immediate find a cabinet, raid it.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit for me. You want to find, if I heard you correctly, you want to find you want a midnight snack?
Damon's going to make sure that his specific room is safe and that he's getting.
I'm sorry, you broke up at the end there.
He won't get hit pranked.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh no, he died. Yeah, one time. He's overreacting. Welcome back.
It was one time.
No, Damon's gonna make sure that his room is safe, and then he's gonna get drunk.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll an investigation to find Beal.
we thought you were saying get pranked, and we were like, oh, it was one time.
Storm.
No, just trying to get you know.
You roll an investigation check to find Beal. Storm, roll an investigation check to evaluate the security.
To reverse heist.
Yes.
Investigation, right?
Yes.
27.
Okay. You find the standard points of entrance that you would use: secluded windows, ground level doors, and most things seem to be boarded up pretty well. Seems like they've been enduring this monster attack for a long time. That they've been a fuck and just boarded up a large portion of the building. So you're fairly certain that nothing can really get in from the outside.
Alright.
Damon, would you roll?
Also, while I'm out, I also bring Kaz a refreshment plate of cookies because he's probably up late eating.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Here you go, buddy.
Damon, would you roll?
Get a 20.
Get a 20. You getting crunk tonight?
I'm looking for the best liquor they have.
You find this like bottle in the back that seems like that had some dust gathered on it. Seems like it's never been opened. Still nice and cool. I don't know beer, so I can't describe this well enough. I'm sorry.
Well, no, not beer, just liquor.
I don't know liquor well enough either.
Okay.
I am bad.
A nice Chateau Blanc.
Thank you.
Fine.
I know. I'm not.
Anyway,
If you're looking for liquor, like, this is a classy man's estate. You're gonna find cognac, brandy, and bourbon, my man.
I
Or
know,
like
that's what I'm
occasional
looking for.
scotch.
And you find
but
it.
anyway,
So-
Damon,
so-
You might find the stash, the mother load.
Damon finds his bottle, and he was going to go and share it with Zorus to bury the hatchet, but Zorus is gone.
Oh.
His window's
This is
open.
how
He was
people
kidnapped.
drink nothing but vodka.
Well, why ignoring that Zorus is underage?
So, is D&D.
Would Damon know that or care?
Both are fair questions. Meanwhile, Zorus. So you're just flying around?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception check just for the fun of it while you're out.
Oh, good. That is a 10, minus 2, which is an 8.
Whee! You're having a blast. Nothing
You get a
nefarious
seeing eye
at
dog
all.
for Zorus.
Nothing nefarious. Nothing nefarious.
Alright.
That's
The
comforting when
vampires
DM does
attack.
that.
Yeah.
Nothing anyone should be worried about.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Damon, you said you go to Zorus's room with a bottle.
Yeah.
All right, you get to Zorus's room and it's empty.
Damon fights the urge to take a crap in his sheets and
Wow.
just sadly walks away.
I'm
Bury
proud
the
of you.
hatchet.
I'm proud of you.
Give drunk Damon some time. He might change his mind.
Oh gosh. Good thing I wasn't. I mean, bad thing I wasn't there, I guess. Oh gosh.
Right. So you all get a good full night's rest. Is there anything you all would? I assume you all reconvene the next morning.
I am rest. Ha! You're funny.
Everyone
Gets pancakes.
Everyone gets a full night's rest. Aki gets a minimal night's rest. I mean, Kaz gets minimal.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say. I rest. No, not when there's delicious knowledge to gorge on.
You would take a point of exhaustion if you didn't sleep. So do you just stay up all
Well, I
night?
mean, how many books are there that give me the history I want? How long would it take to read all of them?
Not many.
So then I asked, how long would it take me to read all of them?
Probably. You probably still get like a full night's rest. 'Cause I do not have the space of mind to calculate all that math.
He didn't write out the full history of the kingdom.
No,
I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
with Kaz's big brain intelligence.
I'd say you get through it within maybe 3 hours.
I like the idea that Roland comes in with his plate. He's like, "Hey," and then Kaz is just like sitting there in the corner, like, "All these books are gay."
I mean, literally, there's drawings in them.
I'm so
Look,
glad you
it's
know so
men doing
much about
butt stuff.
hunting now. Feels so much.
Hey,
to
don't
discuss
use
now.
that to derogatory fashion. My daughter's gay.
No, I'm not saying it derogatorily. I mean, look at the pictures in the book.
Oh wow, that's super gay.
Apparently, there's a festival.
Oh wow! How did they get the leg up that high? I'm not even gonna.
I mean, Roland, there's things that man is not meant to know.
Yeah. We need to find someone who knows modify memory so I can forget that.
Give me a couple days. Yeah, I'll get a full night's rest, and I'll having completely basically cleared out Aki's library. I'll come downstairs for breakfast.
Beautiful. All right, so you all meet for the day. I assume you formulate some kind of plan.
I have no idea what we're doing, guys.
I want everyone to have a very healthy experience. So for breakfast, I made sure that we prepared the most healthy breakfast ever. It's beans, jellied eel, friggin' deer sausage. It's delicious. I love every last bite of it.
Roland is going to go into the kitchen and make a traditional Scottish breakfast that's just a grey stew that has no flavor.
Excellent.
And Damon's having an Irish breakfast.
There's
Yeah.
absolutely no color in
Yeah.
this healthy breakfast. It's absolutely fantastic.
It looks
is
delicious.
Taz will have a little bit of everything in this healthy breakfast, and then he will fix himself a bowl of oatmeal with honey.
Actually, wait, can I change my order? I want to make pancakes.
Okay.
Pancakes.
You know, I'll kind of just let myself experience the halty experience through breakfast.
Oh,
It is
so
surprisingly
you want a
delicious.
full healthy breakfast. Well, and then I pull out a bottle of vodka. Now you take the very slow and you put it in the vodka, and then you shoot it like this, and then you wake up and you are a healthy man. Very good.
The second the bottle of vodka comes out, Damon's at the table.
Beautiful.
I
like to
follow
think that
Aki's
Damon was in his-
instructions exactly.
I like to think that Damon was in his room, like, oh, no, it's just a few more minutes. Someone opened a bottle of vodka, and then he was at the table before anyone else.
Damon just instant transmissioned into
Yeah.
his seat.
He was no faster than Aki, the monk with monk movements.
You mean Zoas?
You mean so?
Doors. God damn, I always
No, dude, I'm just
God
saying,
damn
well, I do it too.
Hey, this is the kind of breakfast I can get behind. Shalom.
I will tentatively go through the experience. The
Surprisingly, a
vodka,
lot more delicious than you were expecting.
Nice. Pour,
Hi, there's the lad. Damon pours him another shot.
You know, I don't.
Apple vodka.
I don't need all that. I'm good.
So, Aki, do you know where the other portals might be?
I have an idea. They are apparently nearby.
Okay.
We should start, I believe, in the hunting ground is where I heard of one. Saw one. I believe that would be the best place to start, far away from this manor. It is so drab. The countryside though is so beautiful. So we should go there because it's wow. You see the tree, you see the tree, which is quite beautiful this time of year. It's a very beautiful shade of orange. And if you know if you're good like me, you know the orange ones, they kill you. But the burnt golden yellow ones are a delicacy that we will be enjoying later tonight. Make sure you pick the right ones. Make sure you pick the right ones.
trees?
No, we're eating the tree fungus, the fungus that grows on the trees. It's the one that oozes the pus that is the good one. A lot of people think it's toxic, but they're wrong. It's the good one that we'll eat tonight. But we also find the hunting grounds. There should be a portal there. Also,
Let's worry about that pus and tree pus.
there might be a bit of there might be things out there. You see strange things. Do not worry. It is just wildlife. We find the portal, we close the portal, then we leave. don't ask any questions. We don't bother the wildlife. The wildlife doesn't bother us.
What kind of wildlife exists in Halti?
Well, do you want the answer from last year? Or do you want the answer of,
That's,
well, it's wildlife.
do you import your wildlife?
In a manner of speaking. In a manner of speaking, it comes from other places.
Roland just looks at the rest of the table like, someone else help, please.
We will.
You look at
We
the
will
rest of
see
the
things.
table, and 1 second. Let me get this message, and then I'll know what I'm narrating. Yeah. And Guz is gone.
Oh boy.
Where'd he go?
We'll get to that later.
Oh,
I'm having flashbacks to Malcolm right now.
this is why you don't read the books. He read the books, and now this happens. It always happens
Oh,
when people
boy.
read the book.
Well, he's going to up eventually, hopefully.
I'll tell the gardener to dig the holes and look for it.
I actually need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Kaz. You said you was sneaking off. Where exactly are you going right now?
Oh yeah, I'm going to the room that we're totally not supposed to go to.
Okay, yeah. Just go ahead and roll me a general investigation.
Okay. Also, when I ordered these nachos, I thought they'd be smaller, but they gave me a full fucking tray of nachos.
Wow.
So the cause dice have betrayed me. I have rolled the natural one.
Oof.
How long does invisibility last again?
About an hour.
Yeah, if I start running out of time, I'll cast it again.
Okay. So I'll say it does take a second casting of invisibility to find the room.
Cool.
But you do come across a door that's, you assume, that you assume,
probably not supposed
yeah,
to go to.
yeah. So you go ahead and enter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You enter, and it appears to be a bedroom.
Okay.
And go ahead and just give me a perception check.
Sounds Gucci. That is an 18 total.
18 total. You see that there was someone sleeping at there was a bed, and there was someone sort of sleeping at it, unmoving.
Are there any books in here?
There do seem to be some books, as well as some medical supplies.
Neat. I am going to look at everything.
Okay. Most of the books are in relation to let's see, what's the term I'm looking for? It's a lot of medical knowledge.
Okay.
Your first thought is, wow, James would have a field day in here. I assume you're trying to be stealthy as to not disturb the man sleeping.
Well, considering no one expects anyone to be in here, I'll just go ahead and flip through it.
Okay.
I want to find out exactly what's going on.
You do find several notes referring to the patient being unresponsive, not waking, no matter what is tried.
Mm-hmm.
There is a circled note that just says "magical influence?" ?
Mm-hmm.
There is also an underlying thing saying soul is vacant.
Can I make an Arcana check and inspect the patient?
Sure.
What do they look like?
Young man, dark hair.
Interesting.
Seems. Well, go ahead.
That is a natty 20, by the way.
Oh, okay then. For a total of.
Oh, is this Arcana or Medicine?
You're taking more arcane.
Yeah, because they said magical and the question mark.
So this should be
so 29 total.
29. Okay, you needed a 25. This is. The soul is absent from the body. And with your research, magic like this typically sends such things to the astral sea.
Cool.
Which, with your current theory on where these creatures are coming from, don't like that kind of light bulbs. Is there a connection with this boy without a soul, potentially in the astral sea? These creatures coming from the astral sea.
I'm going to investigate everything in this room. I'm going to, as quietly as I can, tear the fucking place apart.
That seems to be the most of what you find. Like, it seems as though the people who are investigating this didn't know more than that.
Okay. Is there anything that stands out to me based on other additional knowledge that we have, like of who's causing these rifts and whatnot? Like, because we've heard of Corvinon, right? Is there anything in here
you've heard of Corvinon.
Is there anything in this room that points to them, like them being behind this, or?
You don't know enough about Corvinon. You do know that Corvinon shares history with Aki to a small extent.
Mm-hmm.
And after examining this individual in the bed does have a slight resemblance to Aki, I will say.
Hmm. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna leave as quietly as I can.
Alrighty. So,
After all, stealth or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth with advantage because you're invisible.
Oh, thank God for that. 18 plus 7, 25.
Okay, yeah. You successfully, 2 hours later, make your way back to breakfast.
I'm not going back to breakfast. I'm going back to the study.
Okay. So, anything else you guys would like to do, including formulate a plan? What's your
like the
battle
current plan is to go into the hunting grounds. If I'm not mistaken, if I am, by all means, someone stop me.
That's what I thought.
I understood it.
Yep, Damon's just going along with the group.
In that case, Owen's going to try to find cars so that we can have group at full power to go into the hunting grounds.
Okay.
And since he doesn't know what cars went off, his first stop's going to be the study, since there'll be books there.
In the time while they do that, I don't know how long they spend at breakfast before I arrive back at the study. But when I arrive at the study, the first thing I'm going to do is start fucking tearing that place apart, looking for information that correlates with my new findings.
Okay.
There were a lot of books that I ignored. So I start looking for anything that could have to do with, not necessarily the astral sea or the rifts. Like, Kaz's wheelhouse is in magic, so he's going to start to look for things that he would normally overlook. So he's going to start looking for, instead, family history. He's going to look at, if there's any lists of genealogy, relatives, things like that. Because if this soul plague, which is what Kaz's working title for it is, hit this guy, like, obviously there's something there is some magical influence that would have caused this. Kaz is looking for motive at this point.
Okay. As I said, those notebooks in there that really pulled your attention towards magic. You roll an investigation check for me.
Yeah, because I'm not looking for magic anymore. I'm looking for family records, basically.
Okay.
Let's see. What's my modifier for that? Oh, good. That's a thing that I'm good at. 21.
While you've... this is... okay, let me think for a second.
Okay. Take your time. I'm eating nachos.
And nachos are the key.
Yes, you find nachos. All right, so... You do
By the way,
find... Go ahead.
if I ever go to this restaurant post-pandemic, I am ordering these fucking nachos. Holy shit, these are good.
You do find a flyer and sort of like an invitation notice, inviting people to Mika Yokosuka's birthday ceremony, like a approving ceremony. And there was a short invitation list, and a name does jump out at you on that list. Corvinon. This is the name of someone you've already been suspecting and is now sort of established to have been in the area.
All right, my working hypothesis is done.
Do I encounter Kaz at any point during my quest for Kaz?
Yeah, we'll say that you arrive just about now.
Okay.
Hey,
Kaz,
is this a brochure or a book?
It's like it's more like a flyer, like a list that the father was skipping of like an invitation list.
Okay, sorry, Roland, continue.
Hey Kaz, we're gonna try to head out to the hunting grounds to try to steal another portal. You in?
Motherfucker.
What? What's
And
that?
I go ahead and slap that in the middle of my string board.
Yes, you're pulling a Charlie Day.
Yes, and I turn to him and I'm like, I've cracked it.
Roland pulls up a seat. He just sits in it. Hit me.
Okay. So there's still information that I need to get from Aki, and he is going to be very mad at me, but that is beside the point, because the pursuit of knowledge cares not for one's feelings. So...
You went into the room we're not supposed to go into, didn't you?
I mean, did you not?
I mean, I was going to tonight, but, I mean...
Yeah. Like that, we're just like, so breaking and entering.
Oh, yeah. I mean, knowledge and law breaking, that's kind of my whole thing, but...
So, here's the skinny. There's this big invitation for the master of the house, who I'm assuming is either Aki's older brother or his father. I'm gonna working hypothesis older brother. Because he looks pretty young, but then again, this could be a weird thing. Corvinon, this guy that we know for a fact is opening these portals, doing all these terrible things, shows up to the party. Then, this person suddenly falls ill and has no fucking soul, because it has been shunted to the astral plane. Then I'm assuming that something happens with Aki, that gives him his abilities and fractures his brain pan. And then Corvinon starts ripping his rifts open and making his way across Halti, ripping open more rifts. So my working hypothesis is Corvinon had been planning this from the start. Caused and I show him the fancy soul plague, thing that I wrote down. Causes soul plague. This person falls ill. Aki makes what I'm assuming is a terrible deal for magical power in order to save his brother's soul, and in turn ends up probably helping Corvinon break Halti. So at this point, my working hypothesis is that Aki is probably a good person, but has either doomed his own country or has made some horrible, horrible choices.
We all make stupid decisions when family's on the line.
Hi, I'm Kaz. I haven't done anything wrong.
No. I'm I'm thinking about something from a while back. No.
Anyway,
Sorry.
so yeah, not to throw blame, but I think we need to grill Aki to get some more answers. I know his brain's not all there, but
We need to talk to him about who this Corvinon guy even is.
yeah.
I do have one question though about the soul. Could the terrorist in theory be the soul trying to return? Like,
Can I make an Arcana check on his theory?
Sure.
Can I make an I guess I'm. Well, yeah, this is an Arcana check.
Because Orlan's not conventionally trained in magic. All I know is from stuff that I stole.
22, by the way.
22.
Like, could this be essentially like these rifts? Because there's a lot of information that we're missing, but hypothetically, if
You know
is responsible for, or if Corvinon is responsible for,
Is it Corvinon or kind of like a Redcliffe situation where it's the boy using power he doesn't understand fully?
yeah, my thing is more like my thought process is with how Aki's mind is tied to these rifts, as well as Corvinon keeps opening them. I think, and here's my working theory, and Red, you don't have to say anything. My thought process is Aki made a deal to bring his brother's soul back from the astral plane, and that probably violated a deal that Corvinon had. And so Corvinon tearing open these rifts is essentially slowly breaking Aki's mind, because the patron is just like physically incapable of holding up their end of the bargain, and the secrets are just shattering the man's brain pan where the secrets are supposed to go.
Okay, and you ordered 22?
Yeah.
You know that magic that traverses planes is some high tier magic.
Mm-hmm.
And the theory that Corvinon is doing this himself has two implications. One, that it is potentially, as you said, that there is a higher power at work that is providing aid and that is substituting a lot of the power, or this man is a lot more powerful than he's ever let on and is a very dangerous individual. Both theories are quite disturbing in their own merits. The thought that the rifts are being opened because it's the young man's soul solely trying to come home, and that it can't cross over even though these creatures can in a similarly one-way portal, while an interesting hypothesis, doesn't carry a lot of weight.
I tell Roland in the nicest way possible that idea is dumb.
How dare you! I flip a table.
Yeah, sadly, okay. So
In addition, I would say that you know that in most scenarios, when a soul is sundered from a body or rent from a body against the owner's will, that usually forces the soul to be incapacitated, and they are normally like not able to take any form of action.
Yeah. So the way I explain it to Roland is I'm like, a soul is an essence of life. It doesn't necessarily have
Motive?
a will. It has presence, it has energy, and it provides, the basic premises for life, thought, emotion, and physicality. However, on its own, it doesn't necessarily have like a homing pigeon type thing. It's not trying to find its way back to its body. It's been forcibly shunted and removed by someone else. It's like taking a piece of supporting structure and taking out one support beam. The structure can still stand because it has these remaining support beams holding it together, but it's not whole.
Gotcha.
And nothing's going to bring that support beam back except for whatever cut it out.
Gotcha. So, to go back to our original point, we gotta talk to
We need more information. So before, you said we're going to this hunting ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, before we all risk potential life and limb, I think we should have all cards on the table.
Good call.
I walk out of the room.
I follow.
I go to find the peoples.
Well, we went over we're rendezvousing over here.
Oh, okay. I go to the rendezvous spot.
All right, y'all rendezvous.
Yeah.
I walk up and so everybody's gathered?
You guys, we need to have a quick team meeting.
Okay.
Aki, is there anything more you can tell us about Coven?
Is a man I've met before.
Red, out of character, I'm going to message you something. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Well, keep going.
Okay.
To be blunt, Aki, your brother's life may hang in the balance in this.
Oh, I am. Wait. How do you know anything about my brother?
That's
Oh,
not important at this point. We're trying to help you.
are you working with someone?
We're trying to help you.
Tell your motive.
Our motive is to try to help you get everything back in order, trying to help you and your family.
You are
need to know
speaking
more
of
about this
things you
coffin,
don't.
Ardaithe.
You're speaking of things you don't fully understand.
That's why we're asking
Kavanagh.
you to help us understand it.
I thought I knew Kavanagh, but I do not know him as well as I thought. It is not as simple as you think. It is not as. There is no saving people in this situation. You say you want to save someone.
Yes.
I
You
don't
helped
know.
me save my daughter. I want to pay that.
There are things in this world which are beyond our control.
Okay, but this one is.
Oh, my friend. There is nothing in control. It is all an illusion.
Okay, well, as someone who has studied both controlled practices of magic and illusions, I can tell you that this can be fixed, but you have to actually make effort. Whatever Corvanon did to your brother can be reversed, but it requires knowledge. Knowledge that we don't have, and so we need either you to give us what we're missing, or we need you to help us find what we're missing. Because whatever Corvanon's doing, he's not done. He's hurting a lot more people than just your family. Like, you saw the village, you saw the slaughtered bodies. He's not done yet.
See, that's the thing. It has very, very little to do with me or my brother. We are just casualties in things we cannot understand. I knew a man, the man Carviner. Came to me one day and he says, "You have a great talent that people do not see." And so we decided to see what that was. Test it. And it cost so much. Oh, so much. There is something out of our control here. It does not have a plan. It does not have a goal, or at least one that is relevant to us. We are just happens. There's no saving anyone. We will close these gates. That is what you wish. The portals, they will be closed. But I don't think it will do anything except give us a feeling of security.
What is Corvanon?
I do not know. That is when I tell you I do not know the man. He comes to me and he says, "I'll help you." When no one else cared. But Aki, little Aki. And I accepted this. And I read these books you read in the study. And he took everything. And he left. I don't think he ever cared. I don't think that he ever had any approaching a malicious intent. He simply works on a level towards something that I have no knowledge of. I've tried to understand. I do not.
Okay.
I don't know if closing these portals will even help my brother. I don't know what that will even look like.
I mean, I can ask. And I pull out my last use of God herb. 3 questions, right?
It's worth a shot. Wait, there's an option that we haven't considered here.
Yeah.
Aki, when you close these portals, what happens?
Close the portals. All I know is that it does not let these creatures in anymore. But I don't know beyond that. I don't know what the world will look like when all the portals are closed.
Okay, but why can you close the portals alone?
Well, I suppose because I opened them in the first place.
Come again?
I
There we go.
I snatched the herb out of Roland's hand.
Hey,
And I throw it to Aki.
Aki, this guy sent you a message just a reminder of something.
Yep.
But I throw the herb to Aki and I go, 3 questions.
I guess I guess I could ask questions and see what they are. But I don't know if I will like the answer, and I don't know if you will either. But I suppose I've been backed into a corner. So I guess I take the herb for the question.
Okay.
Uh,
And as you feel your consciousness leave your body and go through the process that everyone else has gone through, you're expecting to meet your patron, Jotkosota. But instead, you come across that man in the yellow cloak. Well, this is unusual. Was not expecting you to find your way here without the use of a portal.
I really didn't want to come, if I'm being honest, but
I understand. Knowledge
Suppose-
is a dangerous gift. And you have 3
It's
questions this
strange.
time.
strange how they forced me to be a hero and I don't want. If I close these portals, what will happen to the powers that I've been given now? Will I go back to just who I was?
A deal was struck and fulfilled. The fate of the portals isn't related to that.
Will
You will still retain your magic prowess.
Will Mika return, or is he stuck as he is now?
One portal lies in the hunting grounds. The other beneath the keep. The final portal, the final portal, is tying Mika to the Astral Sea itself. To close that portal, you may travel to the Astral Sea and retrieve Mika.
Will he hate me if he comes back?
You see this figure in yellow pause. For a time, maybe. But the love between brothers is strong. He may find room to forgive you if you show that this was not your intention.
Well, guess those are my 3 questions, aren't they? I'm being forced to do such strange things by my friends. Such strange things.
Because you do not believe yourself to be a hero.
Well, I have heard many stories of heroes, and none of them do what I do.
Are those the only heroes that exist?
Close enough.
You've seen no evidence of heroes like you, so naturally none can be like you. You have seen many strange things in this world. Would someone like you being a hero be the strangest?
I think the answer is yes.
No. The amazing thing about your world is that it's filled with infinite possibility. Anyone can be anything. Why don't I get a chance to ask you 3 questions before I send you back?
Well, that's not normally the nature of the bargain, but sure, let us entertain these notions of asking questions.
If you, despite all you've already done, wouldn't you consider that heroic? Rescued a young girl from a thieves' guild, stopped an army of vampires from attacking a city, saved a young girl from vampirism, fought back a horde of rampaging orcs, sealed a separate rift that was leading into the Feydark.
Well, I do have good friends. Interesting friends. They do interesting things. When you look at it in hindsight, you put it that way. Sometimes these things sound that way, but you must look at it in. I am merely assisting others.
He snaps his fingers, and you see an image of yourself and Mr. Oreo. It plays with you telling Miss Oreo to find gold and give it to the little girl at the inn in Dumile. Yes, nefarious, isn't it?
I have to keep up image. What then is your second question, Miss?
Would you be opposed to a new deal? A deal with me?
Well, don't know. You see, people would say you should say no, but it would depend on the terms. As I said, I am not a hero. I am a pragmatic man. Although they think I am silly, I am ridiculous.
And they will need that pragmatism in the days to come. All I ask is that you do your part to make sure that these portals and Covenant's plots stay shut. I just merely want the world kept in a single piece.
Very well. We have, it seems our goals for the time are aligned. So I will consider your offer. I will speak with you again when I see these portals are closed before I make my decision. I am not so naive to just not anymore to take a deal from someone who says that they have my best interests in mind.
You almost... The cloak obscures the figure's hood, no figure's face, but you can almost feel a smile. It's like, good. Caution is good. A final question.
Well,
what will you do when you find Corvanon?
to be honest with you, I have no idea. I have spent what must be a year by now, terrified of him. Will I kill him? I don't know. Will I run? Well, I'll see when I get down. There are many things that I thought of doing to him. But here I sit at night, laying awake, doing the silliest things, telling myself that if I just do them, it will protect me from what I have seen, what I know is out there now. What if I tell my friends? They laugh at me. I tell them, light a candle under their bed, and they laugh. They say, oh, silly, that's ridiculous. I say, close the door. They say, that's silly, that's ridiculous. Why would you close the door? They don't know what lying in that small amount of darkness that I've seen. That is beyond what I can see.
Maybe
I
in
would like-
time they will, if you guide them.
I really hope not.
Good luck, Aki Yokosuka.
Thank you. I shall need it so much. I really shall.
With that, the image fades, and your vision returns, and you're back with the group.
All right, everyone. We have to close these portals.
You good?
I have an idea of what I should do. I don't know if it'll work. I don't know where it'll go. But I have an idea.
Okay. Which one first? The hunting grounds?
Seems like the place to start.
Okay. Either way.
You all make your way to through this forest. Just for my own sake, what's the marching order as you guys go through the hunting grounds?
Since Aki knows the terrain, I would suggest that he lead, but Lon will be next to him to look for traps. Because it's a hunting ground, and I don't want us getting stuck in a bear trap.
Oh God. I'm probably gonna fly above everyone.
Okay.
You're a little quiet, Josh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I turned down my audio because I moved my mic closer, but I guess it didn't translate well.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be flying over everybody.
Okay. How high?
Like 60 feet in the air.
Okay. I will say once after a certain point, the tree cover gets a bit dense, so you might have to dip down a bit to still maintain eye contact, like line of sight with the group. But but eventually there does become a clearing where you can resume that height.
All right.
Damon, Kaz, were you guys in the marching order?
Kaz will stick to the back.
Okay.
Damon will take point as usual.
Okay. How is this for everybody?
That's good for me. Should I roll a general investigation for
Yeah,
trap searching?
Yep, go ahead.
Uh, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Can I roll as well?
This is more of a...
Because I was
More like general perception as well.
Oh, perception? Yeah, go ahead. He was looking for a trap specifically, but yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
doing my usual rogue thing of looking for traps.
And you do not find any traps.
With a 15, the DC was 16. Ah, my leg! It's caught in a bear trap.
23.
23.
It's off your leg.
Drop some stuff.
Why? Lying off your face.
You do notice that the area up ahead seems to be fairly busy. Busy as in there's seems to have been a lot of chaos that has happened there. You see some dead deer corpses littered around. Up ahead you do see the portal. And you see the body of a large deer that's like its ribs poking out, seem kind of mangled. Its face is completely, like, the skin off its face is completely ripped off.
Roland is just going to cast a mirror image on himself just to get things started off.
Okay.
We had time for a long rest, correct?
Yes, this is the next day.
Mage
Wait.
armor.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
You spent those 2 invisibility at the start of this day to look at that. To look at the room, right?
Yep, 2 invisibility and a mage armor.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that you didn't take off those points. All right.
Nope.
Okay.
There we go. Just putting this in here just so
Yeah, no, I get you.
because if I've never used the spell, this is going to be a bit of a headache for me first time. Sorry.
That's okay.
I am going to use my boots of flying and kind of get up in the air a ways, and I'll say I go up about maybe 60 feet.
All right, so you're 60 feet with cars in the air, with Zoras in the air.
Sky Bros!
Roland's going to try to move. Actually, before Roland moves, he's going to send a message up to Kaz and Zoras. Just like, hey guys, you see anything from up there? Any hostiles?
I will make a perception check.
Okay, both of you go ahead and make perception checks.
Yes.
Zoras is like, yes, I'm terrible at those.
Natural 20.
Oh, yes,
Yo.
Natural 20 minus 2.
Yeah, so 18.
Still, it's a natural 20.
The ghetto 20.
Okay.
Which is somehow still better than Zoras.
Both of you see that most of the carcasses there are ripped to pieces. Mostly seems to be animal. The largest carcass seems to be like that deer carcass I mentioned before. And Zoas, you can almost swear that you see its chest rising as if it's breathing.
Oh no. I related that to the group.
Storm might know what this is, but I don't know if Roland would.
Yeah, guys, there's a carcass, and it's breathing. It's breathing.
I'll scout ahead. I'll stealth up and scare.
How far up do you go? And also,
I
I assume the group has been moving up at this point?
I like to be at least around here.
Okay.
Just give me line of sight, and I'll roll my stealth.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll stealth, and then roll perception.
Wow, I rolled terrible. I rolled a 2 and a 7. So that's just 20.
Yeah, you're stealthed.
And perception, okay, that's 26.
26. You do see the carcass that he's talking about. And now that you're closer, you do see that its proportions are off.
I take up the wand and detect magic.
Alright, from that direction, you do see the rift, so there's that conjuration awe.
Does the deer carcass thing? Or is it just naturally fucking weird?
There is an aura coming off the carcass.
Hey guys, aura coming off the carcass. Get ready to smash this bitch into pieces.
What?
There's something. Yes, Quinn.
Murder detective for hire.
It is not a murder. By God, I'll make one.
I'm putting this on the thing. Oh no, I maximized. Oh, I'm doing a terrible job.
Cat, go away.
Victory. All right. So, what's everyone else doing? Because I'm going to roll to see if it sees you.
Oh, good.
How far away is it?
Like, presumably somewhere in this general vicinity.
Okay.
Here, let me.
I'm just guessing.
Here, I'll show you guys who it is.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
Oh, what a nice little deer.
Goddamn Wendigo.
And you. Well,
Damon's gonna tell the others to if they want to sneak, and Damon will try and basically take up its attention. Hello?
That is a big boy.
I don't know if I don't think anyone should take the brunt of that thing.
We lead it here. Like people with range, get up on these ridges, and then we'll have our tank.
Tank.
All right, who's our tank?
Damon, you'll be standing right here.
Go getters, Doris.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fly over here.
Minor illusion, a little X. Hold on, let me, Go, right there, Damon. You'll be safe right there.
Damon just looks at everybody.
You're the tank, right?
Yeah, dude, you got like a D10 hit die.
Damon's like, hey, I volunteered to go fight this thing. Then you said, oh, that's a bad idea. And now all of a sudden you're all onto it.
I mean, to be fair, I do have mirror image up. I can back you up with this if you need
Yeah,
it.
I got some tricks up my sleeves too, mate.
Yeah.
I can blur.
Neat.
You hear.
Oh, I farted.
That was supposed to be the sound of it sniffing as it stirs.
Damon motions for the others to go, all right, give you guys a second to hide, and I'll get his attention.
Hide nothing. Zoom.
I have an arrow knocked and ready.
I mean, I'm 60 feet in the air, so.
Alright.
I'm going to use fire. I'm basically going to move and use firebolt on it to surprise him.
Okay.
Can I leash my arrow the same time Demon fires?
Sure.
Like, can we try him? Like, if we want, guys, we can try to get a surprise round on this thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to try. Basically, Damon's going to move going to rush up to here to get in range and blast him with firebolt.
Okay.
Okay, I think I have enough. I think I have enough movement for. I don't know how much time we got to move, but this is 25, which is within my movement regularly. So I'm gonna say I'm here if that's okay.
Okay, yeah. I'll say that you guys have just enough time to do this as it's waking up, because it has rolled a natural 20 on its smell.
Once I want to check something real quick.
So,
I'm going to...
launch your firebolt, launch your arrow.
Can I use my extra attack and launch 2 firebolts?
Extra attack doesn't really work with spells.
Okay. Wait, what's my distance for this guy, actually?
Like, firebolt has a range of 120, so you're good.
Yeah, no, I was going to see if I should try and get close enough to do my other attack, but no. My bonus action one.
28 to hit.
Hits.
Firebolt. Let's see. That is 21.
Also hits.
Woo.
11.
Ooh, nice. I got almost the highest you could get on a D10 roll. 19 plus 23 damage.
23 damage.
Yeah, almost got as high as I could. A lot of damage.
Storm.
29 piercing damage and 7 cold damage.
Alrighty.
You said 29 piercing?
Yeah, sneak attack.
Which you are now revealed.
Yeah, I was hitting before.
It stands up and looks over to see you, Damon.
Suck a dick.
And it gives off this howl.
Oh boy.
Let me see. As you all hear rustling in the woods around you.
Hey, Aki, are these things native to your woods?
Funny story. When that thing was alive, yes. So technically, yes.
And
Cause
that's where we're
it's
going to leave
the
off on this session.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. Wait, we'll start on this Wendigo fight next time.
Ah, Wendigos.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to go through this much Aki lore.
Hey, we were going to your town. We had to.
I was like, shit, I didn't know it was gonna go this much. So unprepared. It was ambush.
Thank you all for coming with us on this little adventure today. Hope to see you next time as the group fights a Wendigo and whatever else is lurking in the forest. What could it be? Anyway, enjoy the rest of the D&D games here on Walker's channel. We got Platinum Watch and Walker, plug your stuff.
Hi, I'm Walkmaniac C. If you're finding this channel, you'll be here for the D&D content mostly. We do Platinum Watch, which is a campaign I run where Hawk and Storm and Red play delightful characters on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Then additionally, I also run Distant Wanderers, where Josh Kaposh plays a sailor boy alongside his friends as they seek to unravel the mysteries of the damaged ley lines and fight a collective of terrible people bent on controlling the minds of man throughout the world. And of course, you're here with Lost Tales of Ardaithe, where we, under the guidance of the kind but not so benevolent Red Beast 13, traverse a dangerous and cunning landscape where we fight ancient evil.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't really do much else. Stay tuned for new content coming in 2021.
I swear, Walker's a more experienced DM than me, and he knows how to run a game.
We'll do a
What?
Sealand game to
Ooh.
celebrate 2021.
I have to bail now. I gotta go take care of my dog. It's been real, guys.
Yeah.
It's real.
Alright.
Good night.
And
Goodbye,
fun.
everyone.
Bye.
Hey, Red, you got a sec?